Pacific Coast Amateur Hockey Association and Delta Cable Television proudly present from the Sungod Arena in Delta, British Columbia, the Juvenile Midget Scholarship Tournament. Hello everyone, I'm Steve Erickson, and joining me in the broadcast booth tonight, Craig the Doc McLaren. Who else? I had to put him back to work. The Midget Scholarship Tournament, Craig, should be a very instrumental part of hockey right now, as we're about to see.
Just after the hockey that's been going on, Hockey Week for Canada, it'll be great because these kids now get exposure to big league stuff. They're going to get exposure to junior, to the Canucks, to lots of stuff, and that's good for them.
Good possibility. There should be an awful lot of scouts out in the seats right now, and it should be very entertaining games. I know the week that we've just had, the close for Minor Hockey Week, what better way to finish the close for Minor Hockey Week in Canada than to go on and put on an event like this. It's been an awful lot of fun. This was, I should say, the first year in the history of this 19th year Midget Scholarship round that there has ever been a game canceled. And the reason the game was canceled was last Saturday night in Langley due to what else? Weather conditions and snow. Yes, all that stuff we love to hate. But other than that, it's been a very successful event. A lot of people behind the scenes, which we're going to dwell on later on, put this event on, and without their involvement, we could not do it. I think we're pretty well ready because joining us downstairs, he's going to be ice level tonight doing an awful lot of interviews for us, is Peter Sheldon, our roving reporter. So without any further hesitation, let's go downstairs to Peter.
Good evening, everyone, on this evening of January 27th from beautiful Sungod Arena in North Delta. We're here for the start of the 19th year of this Midget Scholastic event, and what's really exciting, folks, is that this is the first year of the involvement of the co-sponsorship of the Vancouver Canucks and Juvenile and Winning Spirit, and I think you're going to really see an exciting game tonight. We've got kids that are really going to be trying to win that scholarship bursary, and we're going to see some fast end-to-end hockey and a little bit of everything. So folks, don't change your dial. We're in for a real treat tonight.
A lot, Peter. We come back now up to our broadcast location here, Craig, as we're just waiting for the Zamboni to finish resurfacing the ice. The game that we're about to watch or do is going to be between the visiting team, the Greater, I guess it's Vancouver Silverados, and the Greater Vancouver Metros. Ironically, it's sponsored by Juvenile Marine, so we've got to go with those type of names, Craig.
Right, and I believe the Silverados have gone 3-0 against the Metros. They were in a shootout with them and won, the Silverados did. I'm not sure which night, but in a 6-5 win. So yeah, it should be, the Metros have an axe to grind here, no doubt. And yeah, it should be very entertaining. The kids have a very high skill level at this level of hockey. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a really good.
Well, going out all week long, when we had the luxury of going out doing some of the games, covering some of the games, one of the teams, the Greater Vancouver Metros, they actually have players from our own viewing area, in the Delta area anyway. We've got players from South Delta. We have one player from the North Delta area. So it's nice to see players of our own area come back and put stuff back into the minor hockey program. And it's nice. The other part is that there is so much outside involvement from the coaches that put up a lot of time and a lot of effort to help these young people out.
If it wasn't for all those people putting in all that effort, we wouldn't have these types of events at all. And yes, it is great that they come out and donate their time. I see a coach on the Silverado side that's from the Vancouver Thunderbird Association, my friend Russ Weber from the Richmond Association. So yes, without all their involvements, no, we wouldn't have such wonderful tournaments go on and bursary or scholarship events like this.
No, that's true. But we should mention right now, Craig, the game has changed over the course of the years. When you and I played, we did not longer, a long time ago, and I say a long time ago, we did not have helmets when we started playing. We did not have visors. The game has changed so much better, but the acquisition that this tournament has had, they now have, besides Juvenile Marine, they have the Vancouver Canucks as well as Winning Spirit. Yeah. So there's a lot of big involvement behind the scenes, and it's nice to have the involvement from the Vancouver Canucks put up with an event such as this.
I think it's advantageous both to them and to anybody, because now if they sponsor these types of events and get to see this caliber of player, they could come back and give them an asset later down the road. So by all means, it's advantageous to them to have them come out
the
and
other part
sponsor it.
The other part, Craig, that's really nice, and we had a chance to go down the other day to a center called the Center of Excellence, located right in General Motors Place, managed by Brad Pascal. We were down there the other day on Wednesday. We had a chance to cover down there. Really quite the concept, because now not only are the Vancouver Canucks involved with the Center of Excellence, the Center of Excellence was organized by the Canadian Hockey Association, formerly the CAHA, and without their involvement, it would be tough to promote the game to the point where it would be a continuous growth.
I agree. The center is going to be a marvelous tool for coaches, referees, anybody that has an interest in hockey. They will get all sorts of benefit from that program. They have tapes that cover all subjects of hockey.
Different teams, too.
And different teams, and they may even have other sports involvement, too, with the Grizzlies now on board. So great facility. Hats off to Brad Pascal and the whole crew that runs that. Super job.
Yeah, it is. They're going to do a tremendous job. I know that. We're going to just take a little bit of a timeout, and we're going to get ready to undertake for the first period of play from the Sungod Arena. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sungod Arena up in beautiful North Delta, British Columbia. I'm Steve Erickson with Craig McLaren and Peter Sheldon, the rest of the Delta Cable broadcast crew, bringing you this very, very prestigious event, this midget 19th year Duick on Marine Midget Scholarship game between the Greater Vancouver Silverados and the Greater Vancouver Metros. The Silverados are in the white jerseys, Craig, and as we've got listed on our rosters, the other squad, the Greater Vancouver Metros, are in the blue jerseys.
I actually thought it was the other way around, but it is not. And the Silverados roster is number 35 is Harkness, number 1 Kennedy, number 2 Miller, number 3 Serdanovic, and 4 Napton, 5 Holiday, 6 Yada, 7 Standerwick.
And if we turn a page, there we go.
And number 9 Nickel. Number 8 Nickel, number 9 Maxwell, 10 McKenzie, 11 Barker, 12 Vanzella, 14 Blades, 15 Despins, 16 Sigurdsson, 17 Scobie, 18 Sikovic, and 19 Arnold. Coaches AJ Saunders from Richmond. The other coach is Bob Booth, and Ken Thornton from Semiahmoo for the manager.
And the Greater Vancouver Metros squad right now, 35, McFarland from the T-Birds, De Los Santos from Richmond, playing them and wearing number 1, the goaltender Wilson from South Delta, Roar from Vancouver T-Birds, Yamashita, number 4 from Vancouver T-Birds, Aishida from Richmond, Deloye from South Delta, Holden from Vancouver T-Birds, Cole from Hastings, Shepka from Richmond, Schmidt from Richmond, Reed, the Vancouver T-Birds, Sisler from North Delta wearing number 12, Dunlop from Richmond, Dick from Richmond, Anderson from South Delta, Earhart from South Delta, Darby Schreier from Richmond, and Duvel from South Delta. Coaching staff, Russell Weber from Richmond, Peter Zerbinas from the Vancouver T-Birds, and Jim Plotko, the manager from the Killarney team. The officials for this game, Mr. Keith Johnson is the referee from Vancouver. We have linesman Mike Blackman from Chilliwack and Sean McCaskill from North Delta.
2 good officials.
All 3. The 19th annual Pacific Coast Amateur Hockey Association Midget Scholarship Tournament is here to promote the ideals of scholastic achievement and sportsmanship combined with participation in minor hockey at midget level. And we are about to get this 19th annual tournament underway from the Sungod Arena. From the opening draw, it goes back into Kennedy in the corner. Kennedy shot it off the boards up at the blue line to Maxwell. Maxwell dumped it all the way out in the neutral zone. Stopped by Nickel. Nickel comes down, crossed the line. We go offside. Early call, Craig. Only 17 seconds into it.
Well, it was there. They have to make those. But it looks like it could be a good start here. Both teams look a little eager, and it'll be nice.
Well, it should be. You know, there you can see right there, number 9, Jason Maxwell from North Vancouver. The A team up there. Opening draw right now between Maxwell and number 12, Sizzler from Delta. Back out in the neutral ice area, knocked out of the air by Delorier. Delorier dumps it back down deep in the corner. Going after that is Kennedy. Kennedy leaves that in the corner right now. Scobie tries to dump it out, stops. Scobie going after it, couldn't pick that one up. Sizzler lost it all the way back down into his own zone. Going after that is Dick. Dick picks that up in the corner. Oh, his chain is rattled a wee bit right there, Craig, along the boards. Puck shot out and down the ice. Icing's waved off. Early line change for the Vancouver Metros right now. Changing everybody. 5-man change as they want to get an early jump right now on the Silverados. Long pass all the way up the center. Just played 1 minute as Barker dumps it in down inside the zone. Back down, McFarland, the goaltender, shot that off the sideboards up to Darby Schreier. Darby Schreier all the way up the center ice, comes down, across the blue line. Darby Schreier goes wide, worked over by Napkin. Napkin hammers him in the corner. Picked up by Vanzella. Vanzella picks that up, couldn't keep that one back. They misplayed that, and it goes back behind the goal. Anderson steals it, shot it back out in front, picked up by Duval. Duval centers it back out of the point, long shot by Dunlop, blocked in front, oh! Right through the crease and couldn't tap it in. Good hit right there, just inside. Straight down across the line, Vanzella, oh, he is hammered. Solid, eager checking out here, Craig, early in this contest. Vanzella.
They're after it.
They want the victory. Going after it. Shot on goal. Big stop there by McFarland. McFarland leaves that. Halliday shot it. We have an early penalty right now. 1 minute and 48 seconds into the contest. I believe we've got a pair of coincidental minors.
We have coincidental minors. Both players off for a slash. There you have it.
And there you can hear right there. This took place in front of the goal as it happened down there. A little bit overzealous, both players, Craig?
I think so, yes. As the play broke in, lots of hard hitting going on. The defenseman tried to stack up the rusher and got spun around, and also the checks were solid.
Back out from the draw, back out to Laurier. Takes a shot right on goal, and McFarland stops that. We should take this time right now to congratulate Howard LaTroy.
The team selection here, the process for this is to be a graduate of a midget player, 17 years or older, Steve, and also achieve a C level or average higher in school, and also to demonstrate sportsmanship. Players need those to qualify.
That's true. All three of those are very, very instrumental in the achievement of this scholastic program that the Pacific Coast Amateur Hockey Association put on. Sikovic takes it behind his own goal from the Sungod Arena in North Delta, British Columbia. This is the 19th annual Do-It-On-Marine Scholarship Midget Tournament. And they are working this in conjunction with the Vancouver Canucks as well as Winning Spirit. And they go offside. And Ishida shot the puck, a late one. And the referee, Keith Johnson, says, don't do that too often.
Well, he doesn't want to have any of that going on. Here we are from the Sungod Arena, Vancouver Silverado 0 and the Vancouver Metro 0, Steve. First period action.
Good aggressive action, Craig. I've really been impressed with some of the body checks that have been thrown so far. Boy, oh boy, ever heavy.
I didn't think that they would come out throwing that hard, but yes, they're out here to prove their points to these coaches and also
they are.
to the scouts.
They sure are.
I can play, I can do the job.
Yeah, that's right, they can. Pick back up inside the lone zone. Maxwell had control, shot it all the way back out to center. Earhart dumps that back down, stolen. Nickel dumps it back up the center. Maxwell has it. Nice passing play over to Standerwick. Standerwick across the line, comes down. McKenzie going to the front of the goal. McFarland to get a whistle because he had Standerwick right on his doorstep. He challenged the goaltender after he shot it, Craig.
He looked really steady here. Yeah, here's the play, Steve, breaking in. One player waits for the onside. It was a long shot. Goaltender handled it easily and just hung on, make sure there's no rebounds.
Good move to keep themselves onside. Earhart in control, gives a puck over to Roar. Jason Roar picks it up for the Greater Vancouver Metros. Roar is from the Vancouver Thunderbird Association. Centering pass, back out, kicked inside the blue line. Shot, McFarland blocks that. Puck goes off in the corner. Maxwell has it. Maxwell dumps it back inside the corner. Shot it all the way out in the neutral ice area. Going after that is Miller from North Vancouver. Miller goes after it with Jason Roar. They bump deep down inside the corner. Center is back out in front, picked up by Maxwell. Maxwell shoots it off the boards on the far side over to Yamashita. Misplayed that, back out to the neutral ice area. 16:25 left in the first period of play from Sungod. Straight down, Maxwell shot over top of the net. Pulled the trigger, Craig couldn't hit the target.
No, he was right into it. The deep slot had a goal opportunity.
Shot once again, rebound. Oh, Standerwick is leveled. Nice, solid check.
Good action in front of that
back out. Oh, McFarland wisely holds on that.
They're getting a lot of really good chances in close there, Steve. And McFarland's come up. I think he was lucky on one, but certainly some good stops and good action here. Here it is here, Steve. This is just after the puck got shot over the net and centered right out. Number 7 all by himself. McFarland comes up with a big stop. It got put back in his pads, and he was, I thought, a little lucky, but he was right in the right place at the right time.
What's the old cliche?
Got to be lucky to be good and good to be lucky. There you go.
betcha, sure do. Straight down, nice passing play up to Deloyer. Deloyer's across the line. Oh, in too much of a hurry, Craig. Put himself offside.
Right. Too many passes sometimes. You got to just take onus, as maybe some of the coaches would say. Take it to the net and get a shot.
There you go.
We have the Vancouver Silverados bench there, coaching staff and what have you. Everybody's anticipating.
Yeah, very intense-looking crew over there tonight, yes. Craig. Earhart crossed the blue line. No score in this early contest from Sungod, right on the doorstep. Sardanovic knocks him off the puck. Shot out in the far side boards. Wilson keeps that one at the blue line. Goes after it and fighting for it is Schmidt. Schmidt couldn't get control. Lost it. Whoa, once again, a solid body check. Duval goes after his man. Duval fighting for it in the corner, trying to get the puck and knock it free. He's taking a solid body check from the side. Picked back up. Earhart gets hammered right there against the board by Reed. Good, solid body check, and we have a delayed penalty coming up to the Silverados. Craig for roughing.
Very good call. Keith was keeping an eye right on that fellow as he made the hit, and it was up in the cage area, like a high hit, and Pacific Coast, and everybody wants those taken out of the game, so he can have a little seat for a few minutes. You'll notice as the play comes around behind the net, the player goes in to give him the hit, and he gives him the hit right in the face area of his shield.
Good call. The biggest thing is if he had instead of bringing his gloves up and punching him with the gloves, if he had just brought his arms up so the player ran into him, he might have got away with it. Yes. From the draw, back out at the point. Couldn't keep that in was Earhart. Far side, Ryan Dick goes after it. Ryan Dick from Richmond. Nice cross-ice pass over to Matt Earhart. Earhart out of his own zone. Good play up the center. Shot by Cole. Dumped on the zone. Duval in control. Duval tries to walk out in front. Takes his time. Center's pass, and it was blocked. Knocked out of harm's way by Siklovich. Kept inside on the point by Dick. Dumping it deep inside the corner. Centers it back out. Right on the goal mouth. Scores! Oh, they took advantage of a miscommunication. Deep in the corner. They walked out in front. Was Graham Kennedy was caught out of position for that one, Craig.
Caught out of position and a little bit of miscommunication between Kennedy and the goaltender. Here we have it here. Player gets to walk out from the corner, dumps it in front of the net harmlessly. Goaltender couldn't get a handle on it. He put the paddle of the stick down, just didn't make the stop. It got underneath the paddle and his pads were open and went right through.
The assist going to number 10, Jerome Smith. Number 15, Ryan Dick. Time of the goal, 14:52.
Well,
there you have the announcement.
There you can hear the announcement of the goal right there as the Vancouver Metros take an early lead. And tough break right there for goaltender Graham Kennedy. Shot, not out, knocked down by Cole. Comes straight down across the line as Michael Blades goes back in. It's delayed offside. They clear the zone to get back out. Reed, nice pass. That block picked up by Yada. Yada goes in. Reed's all over him. John all the way out in the neutral ice area. Once again, McCall has it. McCall gives that back over to Miller. He takes a long zone, dumping it inside, and Cole picks that up for the Metros. Cole takes his time, cross-ice pass. That's blocked by Arnold. Couldn't get control of that. Back out in the neutral ice area. And a long dump in by Keith Miller. They once again wisely chose to clear it. Arnold going after that. Arnold couldn't get control. Back inside is Blades. Blades sent it to Arnold. Shot stopped by McFarland. The rebound. Scores! Craigie tucks it underneath and makes it look simple.
Well, number 14 there, Michael Blades. The puck sat in the crease for a sec, Steve, and he had all the opportunity to get it out, and he accidentally tipped it in. McFarland here we are. The play goes deep in the zone. Number 14 centers it out. 15 gets a golden opportunity there. McFarland comes up with a stop. He makes another stop.
Silverado's first goal scored by
Blue.
number 6, Ryan Yada. Assist going to number 19, Ryan Arnold. And number 8, Rob Nickel. Time of the goal, 13:51.
And poor Wade Dunlop there, I think actually put that puck in the net on his own goaltender, but unfortunate. That's a tie game.
Tough play, but if it can happen to Steve Smith when he was with Edmonton, it can happen anyway.
It can happen anyway.
Got him
You gotta
down
love it.
the ice. 13:31 left in this first period of play. 1-all tie from the Sungod Arena. Very good end-to-end action out here. Very, very aggressive, and a lot more aggressive, a lot more physical than what we actually first anticipated.
I really didn't anticipate it to be a real physical game. I thought, well, the players will lighten up a bit. They don't want to take any majors and get themselves boosted or anything. But yes, well, heavy action, good stuff.
Oh, it is heavy, heavy, solid body checking out here right now. Riley Anderson shot down but not out, blocked in front by McFarland. Picked back up by Anderson, shot it all the way out in the neutral ice area. Napton going after it, as is Sardanovic. Left that for goaltender Kennedy. Kennedy shot that, but he didn't get a good leverage on the shot to clear it out of the front of the goal. Picked back up. Kennedy is blocked in front. Nobody's taking their man off the puck, and Ishida is right in front all alone. Long pass. Standerwicks across the line. Comes down. Yamashita takes him off the puck. Goes in. Yamashita takes him off the puck and just hammered him once again. Ishida out in the neutral ice area. Long pass up to Anderson. Anderson takes a shot right on goal. Good move once again by goaltender Kennedy to stop that from going in the short side. Nice play. Long shot by Yamashita. Just rolls wide of the goal. Oh, close play, and Earhart, I believe it was, felt that he might have been onside, but close call for the official.
It looked very, very close from up here too, Steve, but linesman's down there in the line. He's got the beach. There's a shot of the Silverados, or the Greater Vancouver Metros, I'm sorry, bench. A friend of mine that I referee with and coach with, Mr. Russ Weber, one of the coaches for that team.
And another referee. It's ironic because Weber referees and so does the other one, Peter Zerbinas. He also referees. Long,
have the opportunity to work with that gentleman.
Oh, you might.
I might.
Coming down across the line. Holden dumps that in the corner. Going after that to pick up his Despins. Despins shot it around the board. Scobie has that, shot it out in the neutral ice area. Then Zella tried to pick it up and couldn't manage.
Good
Glove
call
hand
by the
pass.
official.
Good call. I didn't think he was going to see that. Tough one, Craig.
Well, it's the way they want it called. Glove hand pass is allowed in your defensive zone, but not in the neutral or attacking zone, and that was where it was. So good call by the official.
Good call, yeah. A lot of officials don't necessarily call that. It's tough to call sometimes because it's so darn tough to see from the draw.
If you're the referee and not watching the puck as opposed to the
Dumps it, Earhart dumps it back inside the corner, knocked out of the air, picked up by Duval. Duval, shot on goal, save. Good stop by Graham Kennedy from North Vancouver as he did a good split stop to keep that one. He's not going to have any more small, cheap ones get past him. From the far side.
A little tentative on that one, though.
Shot, going after it. Oh, he's jumping around out there. The biggest thing, Craig, that we're seeing is we're not seeing much protection for Graham Kennedy by the rest of his team.
No, he's been left alone a few times, but I think both goaltenders have in this game so far. Here we are. Here, we'll get a replay on this. Puck centered out. There's a lot of players open in the slot area, allowed to walk in, as he did in this case. And the puck was shot. It sat free for a second, then Kennedy jumped on it. Good stop.
Good stop, as Craig says. Yes, he would have held on to that thing just like Kim.
Got to get your hands on the biscuit first thing.
Yeah, that's right. Hold on to it and stop it. That's the biggest thing. 11:30 left in this first period. 1-all tie from the Sungod Arena. Long pass all the way back down inside their own end zone. Cole goes after that. Cole doing a good job, and Sergeson fighting for it. Picked it up on the far side board. Schmidt tried to get control. Centered it. Shot but not out. Blocked inside the zone by Sergeson. Going after it off the far board. Dumped out in the neutral ice area by Dunlop. Deep down inside their own zone. Miller goes after it. Kennedy throws that in the corner. Miller bumps with Schmidt. They both mix it up, and Deslauriers picks that one up. Centers out. Blocked on the short side. Tries to wrap around. Shot scores! Oh! Where's the D-man, Craig?
Well, that's who it went off, Steve. Poor Kennedy's had a few bad breaks here. That one went right in off his defenseman's skate. Not much he could do. We'll have a little replay on it here.
Tough play. Watch this.
Very unfortunate. There it is. The puck gets
Second
taken
goal
in behind.
for the Metros.
And
number
just
10, Jerome
bounced
Schmidt,
off the player's
unassisted.
stick, went out front, bounced off the other defenseman's skate into the net. Kennedy had no play.
That is, Craig,
Time of the goal,
two
10:57.
tough goals.
It is. It's
that they've
unnerving
had.
for your confidence. Kennedy will be fighting
He will for the rest of the game unless they change. Maxwell across the line, cuts inside, shot! Oh, big stop there on the short side of the goal. Picked up and Schmidt has it. Schmidt tried to shoot that one out. Yada had it. Yada blocked it. Kept back in at the point by Napkin. A low shot blocked in front. Picked up once again by Schmidt. Dumps that out in the neutral ice area. 10:32 left as the Silverados dump it back inside the zone. Going after that is Blades. Blades tried to pick that one up. Couldn't. Failed to do so. And Wade Dunlop shot it out of the neutral zone. Stopped. Stayed inside. Maxwell couldn't finish that off and get it all the way down the ice as Napkin intercepts. Long shot out and down the ice as an icing is called. Past everyone. Long one. 10-13, 2-1 in favor of the Metros.
That's good action here, Steve. The Metros are carrying the score, but I think actually that the Silverados are
I think the Silverados,
strong.
yes. The Silverados are carrying the
zone.
play, but they're not necessarily ahead just because
strong goaltending by McFarland has kept the Metros in the game. He's played strong so far.
Napkin has the puck. Napkin in control. 10 minutes left in this first period. From the Sungod Arena, long pass straight up the center. Manzella shot, stop once again by McFarland. Good stop there, but what a nice shot by Vanzella.
Good quick snapshot, which young kids should try and key on. Everybody always wants to take the big slap shot.
Oh, they want to. But Vanzella, we should say, is from Howe Sound area.
That's very good. They have a good organization over there. I was fortunate enough to meet a few people from their referee association this week.
Yeah, they are a good crew of people. From the draw, goes back inside the corner. They're fighting for it and tries to clear that one out in the neutral ice area. Failed to do so. Finally, they shot it. It's delayed offside. They have to clear the zone to get back onside. McKenzie comes out, clears it. They're even now. Yamashita comes out of his own zone, up the center, cross the line, dumps down in the corner. Going after that to pick it up is Shapka. Shapka tries the centering pass. He's worked over by Zardanovic. Zardanovic tries a centering pass, a wraparound. He's all tied up. Oh, you think it's a rodeo down there, Craig, the way everybody's piling on.
Get the ropes
Big
out.
time. Shot all the way out. Yamashita dumps that back inside the zone, and Kennedy stops that behind his goal, leaves it for Antonio Zardanovic from Burnaby. Straight out, 9-10 left. Nice pass all the way up, and Vanzella had control. Couldn't keep that as far as he wanted to put it, but it finally got back, and they dump it wisely. Sizzler had control, lost it. Standerwick couldn't pick that one up, and they just play basically between the two blue lines right now.
That's right.
Very, very scrambly hockey for both teams. It's been that way for about 2 minutes, Craig. Maybe it's going to open up somewhat as it did earlier on in this contest. Shot right on goal. McFarland holds on it. Referee says no goal. The whistle went. Whether the whistle went or he lost sight of the puck, Craig, you be the judge.
Well, number 2 blue, Scott Wilson there, I think could actually say he was kind of fortunate, these young gentlemen. Here we are, Scott Wilson from South Delta he was. There we are, the puck was put in on the net, and McFarland went to get a grip on it, and after the whistle went, Keith says the puck entered the net after that point.
Well,
so
tough break there right now for the Silverados, but no doubt that could possibly spark them to come to life for the rest of the contest. Shot all the way out in the neutral zone, dump back inside. Good move by Anderson to dump that deep inside the zone. Stop, Kennedy shot that but not out. Blocked it, saved, no rebound. Good stop. We have a couple of players come together and wisely skate away.
That was a very good stop by Kennedy there, Steve. The puck was shot in and I believe got tipped on the way, and he reached up and dragged that down. Here we are, the shot's taken from the point, yeah, and it went in. It just either got off his pad or off number 15, Ryan Despin's stick, and he pulled it down from up high.
Shot, good stop there, and the Silverados come out of their own zone across the line. Arnold goes down, goes wide, shot, deflected up and out of play. Good move. As we were talking earlier on, Craig, I really think the Silverados, the team that's wearing the white jerseys, are very, very decisive in their ability to control the play. I don't think the Vancouver Metros are having a lot of luck, but they're sure getting the luck of the benefit of the draw.
I think that the Metros are doing a decent job in the offensive zone. They're getting shots on the net and generating chances. And they seem to be doing okay defensively. They haven't allowed in too many chances anyways, and McFarland's come up strong.
Not yet, they sure haven't, but hopefully they'll maintain it. But good action. Again, I keep saying it sounds like a broken record, but I'm really, really amazed with the ability and the aggressiveness of the style of play that both teams have decided to go.
Have shown. Yes, I like the style of the play because it is so aggressive but clean. The Vancouver, coming from Sungod here, it's the Vancouver Silverados 1 and the Vancouver Metros 2 in the first period here.
From the draw, goes back down inside the corner, tries to get that one out. Cole had control, misplayed that. Dunlop all over him. Dunlop working his man off the puck. Maxwell tries to pick it up. Centering pass. Maxwell still in control. All the way back out to Desmond. Shot. Deflected up and over top. And Roar deflects that wide. Maxwell has the puck. Centers it back out in front. Good move there. An aggressive play by Maxwell. As Reed comes down across the line. Roar with him. Reed cuts to the inside. We've got a delayed penalty coming up going against the white squad, the Silverados. Probably a high stick, Craig. That was a high call.
I would believe so.
A little bit obvious.
Well, as the Metro player went to speed around the defenseman here, number 15, Ryan Desmond, he just spun around and got the stick up around the head area, and they didn't like that. So
okay, let's take a look at it. Watch.
Here's a replay on it here. There we are, number 11's trying to get around, and Despin spun around and got that stick right up around the shoulder and head area.
Yeah, I guess
referee wants that stick down in the ice.
Good indication, Craig, right there as to why we exactly wear helmets. From the draw, back out, Holden picks that up. Holden gives it back to Yamashita, blocked in the corner. Picked back up by Nickel. Nickel had control, shot it all the way out in the neutral zone. Yamashita goes after that, tried to pick that one up as Nickel. Nickel lost it. Yamashita for the Metros. Picked it back up, give it to Reed. Reed comes down, goes to the inside. Nice move on his knees. Shot deflected over top of the goal. Big deflection there, but what a play by Reed to go onside and keep it. And it's still inside. A nice play by Yamashita to stay onside. Shot reached, goes after it, and Kennedy once again comes up with a big stop.
That's right. You were saying there earlier, Steve, that the referee has to make those calls, yes, when the stick comes up and clips the head area, and the stick might not be up there if we didn't have to wear those helmets. You were mentioning about wearing helmets, but it is good that we have all this protective equipment. And Ryan, or the Saunders boy, unfortunately losing his life in the game due to a slap shot.
Yeah, it is. That's a real tough incident, and we should wish the family and friends of them all our condolences, because that's a very, very traumatic situation to get over. And it's something that you don't ever want to see happen again. 6:32 left in the first period. Coming down, onside, going after it. Standerwick goes in, backhand up, stands, goal! Oh, goal! Nice move!
What a play by Standerwick. He laid that poke check out at the center line and tipped the puck over the last defenseman. You watch this, Steve. Well, they're only showing here from as Standerwick does the poke check, puts a puck up over the defender's shoulder, takes it in all by himself, puts a move way wide, gets McFarland going down and pops it upstairs. What a beautiful move. He intercepted that pass at the red line to stop the play from developing, and then had the defenseman caught back and poked it over his shoulder. What a beautiful play.
That's true, but the big key to that one right there was that the defenseman that he was having a foot race with, Ryan Dick, when he got back inside as he was beat, he quit skating. He turned around and just started coasting. If he had have continued his long strides, my estimation is that, yeah, he possibly might have caught up to him, and they would never have been allowed that goal. But
or could have even interfered with him enough, even if he drew a penalty on the play, it would be much better than letting him walk right in unattended.
That's absolutely true. Earhart dumped it back inside the corner. Going after that is Napkin. Napkin tries to dump that out inside the neutral zone. Earhart lost it. Picked up. Standerwick again. Standerwick comes down. He's got Dick with him. Shot save. Oh, little bit of a hook out there, but he let him go.
Mr. James Standerwick walks in all alone again. Here we are from the opposite blue line. Here we'll get a look at this. There's Standerwick again. He's got that big reach, long arms, big stride, out to just he just outstrides the defenders and they give up on him. Like you say, they're coasting.
Well, they are. They're
he
coasting.
was even with him right there, the defender still, and he lightened up, and Standerwood could walk in unattended and get a good shot.
That's true. They're just leaving him go. They're not finishing it off, and they've got to continue the skating. If they don't continue the skating and the back checking, you're going to see very, very decisively the Silverados are going to go and get another 1 or 2 goals. Because as we've said, Craig, on the last 2, you can't do that.
No, you can't do that. As I was just going to say that too, reiterate what a coach once said to me, keep your legs churning all the time. Well, this is great action here late in the first period. 2-2 tie from Sungod.
Yeah, it is. Good, entertaining hockey game. The fans are really getting their money's worth out here as Scobie has it. Scobie passed that one up to Barker. Barker across the line. Scobie going in on goal. Scobie's worked over by Duval. Couldn't get control. Solid body check by Dunlop. Against the far side by Baker. Baker and everybody piles on. They try and get a little bit of I don't know, cheap shots going right now, but the whistle goes, they skate away and say, okay, we won't do that no more.
That's right.
Or we
the
better
referee
not.
will say that too. Don't get in there after the whistle, but here we are, the Midget Scholarship Tournament from Sungod Arena. 2-2 tie, 5:10 remaining in the first period.
And the longer this event goes in the years to come, we feel the more people will come out to support such an event like this. Because
Certainly.
this is where the roots come from, right out here. Duval has it in the corner. He's lost. Puck's knocked down. Play carries right on. Shot is but not out. Picked back up by Barker. Barker in the corner. Up and out in the neutral ice area. Going after that. Darbyshire tried to get control. Duval goes in. He's offside. Tough play, Craig.
It is when the skates aren't in contact. His body was touching that blue line, but not his skates. So
Yeah,
you were mentioning there, Steve, earlier about the caliber of play and the fan participation. I think you're correct that yes, if this type of tournament is perpetrated for a long time, yeah, we will see a lot more people out to take in this great caliber of hockey. It's good.
Yeah, because this is exciting hockey at this caliber. This is the best caliber players in the midget championship right now. Duval going in against the far side boards, fighting for it against Siklovich. Duval goes back after it, leaves that for Wilson. Wilson takes a shot, that's blocked out in front. Nice play as the Silverados work their way out of their own end zone. Sergeson goes and dumps it in the corner, tries to pick that one up. Wrap around play, Arnold had control, dumped it on goal. Misplayed it, Shapka has it for the Metros. Nice heads-up play by the Metros as they come down. Darbyshire, shot, save, no rebound, good move as Siklovich takes his man off the puck. Now that's better. Now they're doing a lot better action at defending, Craig, against their own attacking players coming down on them.
Well, here we'll catch a replay of it here. Player gets in over the blue line, defender dives out and forces a shot from the wide angle. That's what I feel that the Metros have been doing to the Silverados in their defensive zone, forcing the puck to be shot from the wide angles. Gives McFarland a far greater chance to make saves.
They have to do more of that. They can't allow them to cut in and wide all by themselves and shoot whenever they want to. Ishida had control, shot it out in the neutral ice area, tried to pick that one up. Ishida misplayed it. Goes after that was Reed, dumped it back down, and Earhart takes it inside his own zone. Going behind his own goal, Greg Halliday from Howe Sound tries to get a hold of it, failed to do so. Back out, shot out to the neutral ice area once again, and Earhart. Nice long head pass up to Anderson, all the way down far side. Ishida goes after it. He is hammered against the far side, and Halliday. Nice pass up out of his own zone, up to Arnold. Arnold across the line, shot, score! Nice goal! Oh, beautiful shot and well set up by Arnold.
Well, Arnold there was very wise. He had another player with him. Here we'll pick this up from center, Steve, as Arnold's breaking down with the puck. Waits, gets over the blue line, has his other offensive partner with him, uses him as a little bit of a decoy, and then picks a spot and rifles it low.
Used him as a bit of a decoy, but as you were saying, boy, what a shot. Nice and low, and that's the tough area where the goaltender has. Here's the announcement.
Arnold with the assist going to number 5, Craig Halliday, and number 4, Daniel Napton. Time of the goal, 3:11.
Very good shot to the low corners. Tough for a tender to pick him up.
That's what they need. Maxwell comes down inside the zone. Back out at the low blue line. Sardanovic dumped it back inside. Blocked. Holden has it for the Metros. Still inside, fighting for it in the corner. Dunlop has it behind his own goal. Nice little pick play right there, Craig. And it worked as Dunlop still has control. Tried to get it loose, failed to do so. Dunlop lost it, centers it back out in front. Blaze trying to fight for it, couldn't maintain it. Stolen right there. Dunlop dumped it out in the neutral ice area. Jason Rohr, this kid is big. Saw him standing out the other night in Richmond, and man, oh man, is he ever a tall youngster.
He looks
Maxwell
like
across the line, going in on goal. Shot! No, off the post! Oh, it looked like it was a crossbar, kept onside. Ryan Yada, good chance from the point once again, but couldn't finish that off. Deep down, but they dump it once again back out. Napkin has it. Napkin shoots it inside the zone, they clear it to get onside, failed to do so. Delorgier comes down, going in, he's hauled down, play carries right on, a broken stick happens back at center, nobody sees it. Delorgier still in control, fighting for it against the board, long shot by Yamashita. Couldn't finish that off. Stolen once again. Delorgier centers it back out front. Blocked. Everybody fell down. Blocked once again by Kennedy.
Surprise.
Oh, big move. Yada has it. Yada failed to clear that, and Kennedy shuts her down right now. 1:34 left, Craig.
Oh, Stevie,
Good
super
contest.
action. End-to-end action here. It's been great. Yes, that one that you were saying that you thought went in, very good shot. Lofted upstairs big time, hit the crossbar, went straight back down and out of the net. And the young linesman, Sean McCaskill, right there to make a call on it. That's
he's going to like you for saying young linesman. He will. He'll buy you a coffee or something next time we get out Sky Road.
Well, that's the way we have to keep him honest.
Long passing play all the way up the center. Comes down is Venzela. Venzela going in, cutting on goal. Good stop. Standerwick in front. Couldn't pick that one up. Never got it back to him. DeVale had it. Shot it all the way out and down the ice. Goes back after that is Miller. Does it make it? No, it does not. Play carries right on. 1:05 left in this first period of play from the Sungod Arena. The Pacific Coast Annual Midget Scholarship Games brought to you by Duick on Marine, the Vancouver Canucks, and Winning Spirit. Standerwick, good play in the corner and couldn't finish it off. He didn't have anybody with him. He gets it back. Standerwick, shot! No! Oh! What is this guy looking for? He wants some hats.
That's right. Get that hat trick. This is great action, Steve. The Metros were behind early, had a couple of tough breaks, and now they're carrying the play just great. This Standerwick fellow is good shot here. He's winds it up. I think it went off the goaltender a little, or no, he didn't get it. It went a little wide, climbed the glass, and jumped out of the rink, so we'll go face off outside.
Very, very impressive with the play of Standerwick so far. He has had a very, very good first period of play.
I'm impressed with the Metros, and the Silverados aren't playing very well defensively anymore.
Not right now, they're not, but they're sure getting their chances whenever they can. Shapka doing a little bit of a cheap shot out there, going against player number 11, Stu Barker, undetected by the referee. And whenever you get in a scholarship game like this, you don't want to do any of that cheap garbage. That's the stuff that'll hurt your team. Out of their own zone, up the center, comes down as Reed. Reed across the line. He had Darby Schreier with him. Darby Schreier was going to the front of the goal. They couldn't finish that play. Outside. Good centering check right there. And Nicole takes his man off the puck. Going on goal. Shapka dumped in front. Play carries right on. The buzzer goes. The first period, Craig, has come to a conclusion. Very, very entertaining period of play from Sungod. The score, the Vancouver Silverados 3, the Vancouver Metros 2. Good, exceptional hockey here.
Excellent. They moved the puck very crisp and fast.
Very quick hockey.
As I say, the Metros, they looked like they were carrying the play early and doing well defensively, forcing shots to come from the outside, and then they just broke down in the last 10 minutes. A couple of guys walk in uncontended from the blue line, get shots and poke.
That's the biggest thing is if you're going to walk in,
you can't do that.
No, and the other secret to that scenario is that you can't let them do it. Never mind a breakdown in communication.
That's right.
If you're going to do it all fair and everything else. That's really the good part about it. But you can't do that. Shut the door. Don't let them walk in on your goaltender.
You need to be strong defensively, and they just, as I say, broke down, weren't doing that. They would stand the fellow up. If you got around them, they're just letting him go. The coaches will have to get on them, say, hey, come on, boys, tighten the ship up again here. Get to the offense again, but be strong in your own end. Great game, though. Super hockey at this point. If the second, third, or this way, we'll have a great game.
Yeah, very impressed with the caliber of the players that were selected to come to this event. And good, entertaining game. I was just absolutely, I'm still amazed, I'm still really shocked, mystified even, that the amount of solid body checks that were thrown early in the contest.
Yes, both teams, I think, came out and said, well, especially the Silverados, they've been 0-3 against the Metros, so they said, look, we got to just get after it and hit these guys and take them off the puck.
Oh, yeah, they did.
I think we have a highlight coming up here, Steve, that we could show. I guess it's, who we got here? Number 9. This is this crossbar shot, I believe. He used the other fellow as a decoy and then lofted it upstairs, and Mr. Maxwell was denied.
Maxwell, he was literally denied the luxury for that goal right there, up off the U.S. steel, up and out of harm's way. Yeah. But you can't blame him for that because he just rifled that thing.
He did. Young McFarland's played pretty steady game in the net for the Metros. If both goaltenders can settle down, it'll be great.
Oh, yeah, that's what we need. We need lots more of that. And speaking of settling down, I believe we're all ready to go downstairs for our roving reporter right now, Peter Sheldon.
I'm joined in this first intermission with Mr. George Windsor, who is the chair of this Duick Midget Scholarship Tournament. And George, this is the 19th year of this very successful event. Could you please tell us a little bit about how it's been successful and its history?
Well, Peter, this has been an excellent year for the scholarship tournament through volunteers that have put this together. And the selection of the players, where the players are C+ average at school. They are also athletically, they're of a high caliber. And as you've seen the first period of hockey, that was awesome hockey. I mean, the Canucks can learn a lot of tricks from here.
Absolutely.
But the success of the tournament is everybody working as a team. It's teamwork. Whether you're on whatever team you're on as a player, as the coach and his staff, the manager, the parents that get the kids out here, the committee itself, the referees, it's teamwork. And that's the name of the game. And it's really, I'm really proud of what's happened. And it's been a lot of work, but it's been worth every minute.
Well, and speaking of hard work and teamwork, and let's talk about the unsung heroes, all the volunteers that are behind the scenes. You tell us about all of the endless hours that have been put in by them.
We've been meeting for months now, putting this together, and everything from score sheets to 50-50 draw to getting the sub sandwiches ordered and getting Duicks involved and the Canucks. The Vancouver Canucks have been another partner in this tournament. They also are sponsoring it, and they have been key at providing us with players, Trevor Linden and Corey Hirsch and Pat Quinn this afternoon's game, which shows, I think, the people that we are really serious about this tournament and about the caliber of hockey that we're trying to promote.
Well, that's great. And, George, the last question, what do you see as the future of this great event? I know that, 19 going on 20 and going strong.
Going strong. I can only see things getting better and better. Every year it gets better and better. The crowd tonight, you notice there's a lot of people here to watch a midget hockey game, and it is good hockey. Okay. Really appreciate it. Thanks very much.
George Windsor, the chair of this great event. Back up to the broadcast booth. Up to you guys.
Thanks very much, Peter. Good interview, George Windsor. Not only is he a chair for this one, he is the third vice president for the Pacific Coast Amateur Hockey. And George is a gentleman that also developed the computerized assigning program. And yes, just so you know, there was an article, because we were asked, there was an article put in last week's Surrey Leader about the computerized assigning program. I was in it. Yes, I was. You can put it in your dartboard now. Elda was there as well because she was online doing some computerized assigning.
I believe, too, you were there as Miss.
Yeah, I know. They had it backwards, but that's okay. That was fun. Good time was had by all. But this program, George Windsor, all the people behind the scenes do so much instrumental work for this.
Without George's involvement to develop that program and to keep everything smoothly running, well, it has its glitches, but to keep it more or less smoothly running, it would be very difficult. The referees, if they use it, it's a great tool.
Oh, it is real.
And with the tournament involvement, he helps out so much. Without all the volunteers and
everybody involved, we wouldn't have a
that's the
tournament.
good thing about the whole thing. I'm not sure. I believe he's ready with another special guest. So let's go back downstairs to Peter Sheldon.
Joining me now is Mr. Ed Kozicki, president of the Pacific Coast Amateur Hockey Association, which is the governing body of minor hockey in the Lower Mainland. And Ed, 19 years, a very successful event. Perhaps you can expand on how this hockey intertwines with hockey in the Lower Mainland.
Well, what we've done, Peter, is put a package together that highlights a lot of the second-year midget players during Minor Hockey Week, which is now classified as Canadian Hockey Week. And so what you see here this evening are the best second-year midgets scholastically, and also as a showcase for minor hockey in the Lower Mainland.
Well, you know, speaking of these hockey players, you know, great skill level, and as you were telling me earlier, Ed, scholastic ability, par none. Perhaps you can expand on that.
Well, there are certain criteria that the players have to meet in order to participate in the tournament. Primary source is that they must be or have a C+ average. Also, no major penalties during the season, and very coachable players. And that's what we try and do. As George Windsor mentioned before, it's a team effort. You have the best players, players that have a real head on their shoulders, are very coachable, and the coaches just seem to enjoy it, and it works very well as a combination.
And you know, Ed, this is the first year, as we were talking about, the involvement of the Vancouver Canucks, winning spirit, and Duicon Marine. Boy, what a plus.
Well, I'll tell you, we've worked hard to come where we are now, and in the past it was always almost a hand-to-mouth situation. But these days we're really working with Duix and the Canucks in winning spirit, and all we can do is go forward from here.
That was Mr. Ed Kozicki, president of the Pacific Coast Amateur Hockey Association. Okay, guys, up to you, Stephen Craig.
Thanks very much, Peter Sheldon, our roving reporter tonight, Craig. We'll come back, we'll do our summary, but right now, if you want to take a quick time out, go ahead, because I'm going to do just that. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. You can do exactly this, that. Get your coffee, come on back, and don't change the dial. We're coming up with more midget scholarship hockey right after this timeout.
Super hockey, here we go.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Sungod Arena. I'm Steve Erickson with Craig McLaren and Peter Sheldon, our roving reporter out there somewhere tonight. Midget scholarship hockey action at its finest here from the Sungod Arena. The Vancouver Silverados lead right now by a score of 3-2 over the Vancouver Metros. And as we watch these teams with the beautiful jerseys, I should say, Craig, watching the Vancouver Canucks tonight play with those ugly-looking, pukey red jerseys they're wearing are awful.
Well, it's their new used once in a while type jersey, I guess. But yes, no, I don't think it's too good. I don't like the looks of them myself. Special occasion jerseys, I guess.
Well,
I saw.
They could call them, but we'll get back to those things because we are back at live action here from Sungod. Shot all the way out and down the ice, and icing is called. Yeah, now those uniforms, as you were talking earlier on, strictly, very strictly for special occasion jerseys. Tonight being one of those. I guess that's because we didn't go to the game. We chose to come here instead. But needless to say, not impressed with them.
Well, I don't like the Canuck choice of ones, or if they didn't have a choice,
tell us about the other ones.
But I saw Pittsburgh's earlier today, and they were very nice looking, and also the LA Kings, a very nice looking jersey, also sort of a diagonal slash across the chest area, and white with some teal and some other color
that's
trim.
nice. I think they're all trying to do this change, the marketing ploy and all that, to entice more people to come, and no doubt they will do exactly just that.
I think it's just to modernize it and get away from the traditional uniforms to, yes, draw some public from
that could
the
be
States.
Very truthful. Long pass all the way up to center ice, picked back up by Blades across the blue line, going in on goal, stop, blocked back out. Roar shot that over in the far side boards. Dumps that back inside. Good thing Tom's not here. Sisler's got his
chin strap undone. My God,
that's all upset. Offside. Good play. And Sisler has to do his chin strap up now, or he should.
Yes.
Okay, we are going to take a look right now. Those jerseys right there as we look at them, courtesy of CBC Sports. Those are the Vancouver Canuck jerseys that they were using tonight. And I say tonight being January the 27th as we do this telecast. And as you watch it, it will be later on in the week. Actually, probably about January number 31 you will watch this. But it's hard to believe the month of January has gone by so fast, so quick. Play kept into the zone and onside. Yada had it, dumped it, lost back out in the neutral ice area. Napkin dumps that back inside. Going after that is Yada. Yada goes after it, takes his man off the puck, picked back up by Yamashita. Centered back out to Yada. Stolen, worked out of their own zone, but failed to do just that. Step back inside. Once again, Sardanovic goes after that. Yamashita had it. Lost it. Sardanovic shot towards the goal. Deflected. Good! Beautiful deflection, Craig, in front of the goal.
Just a great deflection by Wade Dunlop there. I don't know who put it in from the point area. We'll probably see in a sec here. But puck fired in towards the goal. Here it is. Just kept in from the blue line by number 3, Sardanovic. And then Dunlop just reaches out and tips it into the net. And Michael Blades there did the shot. That was...
Number three, Anthony Sardanovic. And number 6, Ryan Yada. Time of the goal, 18-13.
Well, nice tipping, as we said earlier on. Dick takes a shot, deflected off the side of the net and goes in the corner. Jerome Schmidt in control from Richmond. Tries a centering pass. Jerome Schmidt fighting for it, going against the puck. Duval picks that one up. Duval from South Delta. Tried to get control, failed to do so. Crossed the line. Going offside. Oh, easy call. Headman the puck. Don't telegraph your shots, boys.
That's right.
Okay, Craig.
Here we are, the 19th annual Midget Scholarship Tournament to promote the ideals of scholastic achievement and the sportsmanship combined with participation in minor hockey at the midget level.
And that's what midget hockey is all about as we watch this championship final game here. 4-2 in favor right now of the Vancouver Silverados over the Vancouver Metros. Shot kept onside. Nice play. Going back out of the neutral ice area. Picked back up. Going after Delorier. Across the line. Dumped that back to Duval. Shot wide. Big stop. Dick keeps that one in. Delorier goes after that. Tries to pick that one up as Duval. Duval tries a centering pass. Nice play by Duval. Very impressed on some of the ability that this young gentleman is showing us earlier on in this contest. Still lots of time left to finish this one off, and Ryan Dick has it. Ryan Dick from Richmond tried to get control, lost it. Arnold has it. Arnold in control. He's worked over on the far side by Matt Earhart. Still in control, works it over. Shot! Oh, blocked out in front. Big shot there. Siklovich took a beautiful shot there, but it was blocked. Thank heavens, because that could have made a lot of pain for the goaltender. Matt Earhart comes down, centers it out in front, and Jerome Schmidt couldn't finish that one off. Top play for Jerome Schmidt. Dump back inside the zone, and they put that onside. Still inside the zone. Going after that is Rob Nickel. Centers it, stopped, blocked it. Shot but not out. Finally, Ryan McKenzie has control. All the way out of his own zone. Standard takes him off the play. Delayed offside. And they nullify that. Dump back in. They clear it once again. Boy, a little bit of a miscommunication there for the delay offside somewhat. 3 or 4 times they stopped to make a U-turn to go after it. Dumped inside the zone. Graham Kennedy shot that around on the boards, picked back up, and Drew Barker tried to shoot that out in the neutral ice area. Lucas Scobie goes after that. Scobie from North Vancouver lost it, dumped back inside the zone, and Ryan Dick goes after it. Still in control, shot it, Drew Barker. Center's pass all the way out and down the ice. Dunlop goes after that, icing is called. Face-off deep inside the zone to the left of the goaltender, Kennedy.
And the team selection for this, Steve, is player must be graduating midget player, 17 years old or older, achieve at least a C average at school or better, and demonstrate sportsmanship.
Well, the sportsmanship, Craig, that's the biggest thing. That's what it's all about. From the draw, long shot by Yamashita, deflected wide of the goal, off around the far boards. Wilson keeps it in, shot, save! Big stop by Graham Kennedy. Very impressive, Craig. He looks like he's changed his tactic as we watch this in the replay, he looks like he's changed his tactic from the first period.
I don't know that he's actually changed it so much. He's just, the players are playing much better. He's way out at the top of the crease area, taking all the angle away. He's playing very more confident now than he was in the start.
Well, the biggest thing as Wilson gets control is they're allowing him to see the puck. Shot on goal by Wilson, blocked out in front. Trying to pick that one up for the rebound was Ishida. Right on goal. Good move.
Well, those are the ones, Steve. They're letting the tender see the puck get through, and right there he had a lot of time to corral the rebounds. Good action.
Oh, very impressive. There is Mr. Scott Wilson from South Delta, Craig. He's having a good contest right now. Here's the replay.
We'll have a shot of this here. Scott Wilson takes that shot from the blue line. It goes right through. 16's providing the screen, and then another shot gets through, and Kennedy just is able to jump on the rebound.
Robbie Yamashita shot it towards the goal. Picked back up by Daniel Napton. Oh, big, solid body check. Boy, oh boy, did you ever know he was getting hit right there, Craig. If you couldn't feel it then, when Riley Anderson threw it, you knew he got hit. Another solid body check right there. The team has come out.
They're leveling them out here now.
Oh, that's what they want as they go in the boards and take our cameraman almost up and out of the play. And they didn't do that because he ducked. I saw him bend back. Whoa, solid, solid. Riley Anderson from South Delta.
Super captain of the Vancouver Metros. Doing a really, really good job there, Riley Anderson.
The coaching staff right now, Greater Vancouver Metros. Peter Zervinas from the Vancouver Thunderbirds. Russell Weber from Richmond. Jim Plutko from Killarney. That's the coaching staff for the Greater Vancouver Metros. Scores! Pretty goal right from the face-off, Craig. This team come out. Have they ever turned the tables?
Well, I think I was just going to say that the coaching staff must have got on them in the intermission and said, come on, boys, you got to start, get it going faster. I don't think, have a replay on this to show you, but it just got taken down by the Metros, centered out front.
Goal scored by number 5, Craig Halliday. The assist going to number 12, Jonathan Vansella. Time of the goal, 14:42.
Well, you don't like
Mr.
to wish
Halliday
anyone
just
bad luck. Coming down, on goal, scores! Pretty goal! Oh, I was just going to say, Craig, you don't mind him scoring as long as they keep it close.
That's right, and I was just going to mention that too. The Metros needed to come down and get themselves an opportunity. They did that. The puck was unloaded by a defenseman here. Not good control. Two of the Metros move in. Just a nice little shot by number 7, Tim Holden. Pokes it in the short side.
Tim Holden from the Vancouver Thunderbirds Association from the draw. Nice stop, big win there by Riley Anderson. Anderson got it back to Dick. Keeps it inside and onside at the blue line. Anderson passed that one back over right to the goaltender. Kennedy shut the door on him. Big move as Paul Delorier wasn't going to have him do it.
Yes, Travis McFarland there is playing pretty steady. Here we are here. Players just allowed to walk right in. Number 6, Ryan Yada. He's had a very strong game today. And Mr. McFarland said, no thank you, please. It only makes me sneeze.
Yeah, that's right. No, he didn't want to give up any unnecessary chances there. Long shot right there by Siklovich. And a beautiful wide one there, luckily for this goaltender, McFarland.
This McFarland is a very nice looking player. He's a tall boy, got good reach, good skills. All of them have good skills.
That's what they need. Siklovich shot, save! Oh, reaching Craig and like picking cherries. Shut the door once again.
Making it look pretty simple, aren't they? Yes, Mr. McFarland.
Rumor had it you taught him to do that, right?
Oh, yes. I wish. No, Mr. Travis McFarland had a clear shot to see this, and the puck was shot very well.
When you say you wish you taught him, or you wish you could stop him?
I could do both if I can get a good look at it like he can there. Quit undermining my goaltending abilities here. Yes.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't be a goaltender, Craig, for all the money in the world right now.
I wonder that sometimes myself.
Why, oh why, oh why, yes.
What am I stopping this piece of vulcanized rubber for? Let some other guy do that.
All the way out to center ice. Paul Delorier comes down across the line. Picked back up by Siklovich. Siklovich shot that, but not out. Fighting for it against the boards is Michael Blades of the North Shore Winter Club. shot all the way out in the neutral ice area. Picked back up by Ryan Yada. Goes in, he's hauled down. Play carries right on. 13:22 left in the second period of play from Sungod Arena in North Delta. Picked back up by Wade Dunlop from Richmond. Dunlop stops, turns. Good move to get around one man. Long pass up to Jerome Schmidt from Richmond. Jerome Schmidt comes down. Gets around, sick of his shot. Oh, almost deflected in front of the goal by Deloyer. Big shot. Stop right there. Worked all over his man. Dunlop hauls his man down. And an obvious penalty. Oh,
well, it appeared obvious from the referee's point there because his back
not
was...
yours?
Well, we're looking at it head on here. The referee had a view from the backside, but Mr. Yada had hold of his stick too, which helped create the shot. Here we are as number 6 Yada's trying to go around. Yes, the player had hold of him a bit and was pulling him down, but Yada took a little bit of a dive and had hold of the defender's stick too. So he drew the penalty. That's fine. Metro's go in the power play.
Shot blocked, kept inside the zone, and onside. Jason Maxwell. Maxwell fighting for it against the boards, going after it, trying to get control of it, failed to do so. Shot Derbyshire, shot it out, and we have a face-off deep inside the zone. Oh, going up and out of everybody's way. Coaches have to keep their heads up out here as well, Craig.
Yes, I noticed them hit the deck. My buddy Russ Weber there had to jump down real quick, not get that one slapped up against your head.
Well, we have to get a shot of the coaches when we get a chance, when there's lots of time, so we can show them. Shot all the way out. Standerwick had a good chance of a scoring opportunity. Shot back out in the neutral ice area. Silverados clear the zone to get back onside. Yamashita has it. Shot it. Why don't they look when they shoot that stupid puck, Craig? It's like they're blind.
Well, it makes you wonder sometimes.
Well, they shoot it, and
especially
all they're doing,
as an official, you're standing there and they'll look right at you.
Well,
and
when they shoot the puck, all they do when they're shooting it towards your direction, you're just like a player of the other team, because if you block it, you're taking away an opportunity for them to go down the ice. Wilson dumps that out in the neutral ice area. Stolen once again is Daniel Napkin from the Hollyburn Country Club. Has control. Shot it far side. Standerwick has it. Passed over in front. Good shot there by Ryan McKenzie. McKenzie also from Hollyburn. Pass back out front. Standerwick. Shot. Save. Big stop. Standerwick's trying for number 3. He wants them all.
Yes. And,
back down. Long
Travis
pass.
McFarland's playing a great game there. He's
he is. Big stand-up goaltender right now, and he doesn't want to give any unnecessary plays up. Ryan McKenzie. Good centering pass up to Standerwick. Standerwick takes his man off the puck, and Ryan Dick misplayed it. Bumping against the ward. Standerwick trying to go after it. Picked back up by McKenzie. Cuts back to the inside. Standerwick couldn't get a hold of that. Napkin has it in the neutral ice area. Clear the zone to get back onside. 11:22 left in this second period of play. 5-3 in favor of the Silverados over the Greater Vancouver Metros. Taking it inside their own zone. Maxwell couldn't get that one out. Anderson dumps it back in behind his own goal. Napkin goes after it. Napkin gets that away from Ayashida. Straight down. Benzella comes down across the line. Cutting towards the front of the goal. Blocked, deflected wide of the net. Good move there as Drew Barker had an exceptional opportunity right there. Big play. Whoa, hammer him. Nice play to stay onside was Dunlap. Inside their own zone, Keith Miller. Miller gets hammered right there by Dunlap once again. Shot. Rolls wide of the goal. Carrying the short side is Kennedy. Kennedy kicks that one off the back of the goal. Play carries right on. Bumping. Oh, solid body checking being thrown right now by the Vancouver Metros. Good, solid, aggressive action right now. Are they ever moving it around? They want to get a little more aggressive. They want to narrow the gap, and no doubt, Craig, they will do just that. Going up and offside. Good move there, and a lucky call, Craig, we should say, for the Vancouver Metros to be called for the offside pass. Otherwise, they would have been possibly caught for too many men on the ice.
Yes, it's possible. The fellow was going off. It was okay. Here we have the coaches here. A shot of the Vancouver Silverados bench. A.J. Saunders from Richmond, Bob Booth from Richmond, and Ken Thornton from Semiahmoo.
He is the manager, Ken Thornton. Back out, Keith Miller has it. Keith Miller lost it. Barker has it. Barker dumps it inside. Manzella jumped literally to get out of the way of that shot right there. Paul Deloyer from South Delta doing a good job in control to shoot that all the way out in the neutral ice area. Shot out and down the ice. Icing is waved off. Picked back up, and Keith Miller goes after it. Miller gives that up on the far side to Sardanovic. Shot all the way out in the neutral ice area. Picked back up once again by Keith Miller. Giving it back to Vanzella. Vanzella comes in, goes wide, gets around Dunlop. Tries a centering wraparound. Big stop there and couldn't finish that one off. Ella visions of Martin Jelena scoring that goal against the New York Islanders as we watched earlier on.
That old wraparound,
Vancouver Canuck jersey. Going back inside their own zone. Rob Nickel. Nickel takes his man off the puck and out of the play. Oh, leveled big time. Solid body check. Penalty coming up right now against Drew Barker. For North Vancouver, Barker's going to be getting a minor penalty for roughing. Obvious penalty. He should have asked, Craig.
That's right. The old punch to the head trick again. Steve, action's picked up greatly here in the second period for the hitting aspect. Both teams are starting to throw very heavy body checks. We've seen some tremendous ones. Here we are, a replay on this. Players hauled down a little bit and off to the side. As we'll see coming into the picture here, there's a little bit of a charge. And now we're going to get a punch right there. A vicious punch to the head.
That was the punch.
That's a good one for a sit down in the box.
Yeah, there was a punch back, but referee
just a bit of a retaliatory, yes.
9:13 left in this second period of play. 5-3 in favor of the Vancouver Silverados. Coming to you from the Sungod Arena in North Delta, British Columbia. All the way up to Holden. Holden gives that straight up inside the zone. Going after that was number 19, Duval. Duval couldn't pick that one up.
Well, this is a good opportunity here, Steve, for the Metros to get back in this.
Duval comes down wide, cuts out in front. Cross-ice pass over to Yamashita. Takes a shot. That's blocked. 1:25 left in the minor penalty. Let's see what their special team unit is like right now as they get away from Wilson. Straight down. Sikovic takes a shot. Blocked in front of the goal by McFarland. Big block there and a nice save by McFarland to keep that one out, and Rohr has it.
Was pretty lucky as the player went around, got in there easy.
Yeah, he sure did. Rohr had control, lost it, shot out and down the ice once again by Ryan Arnold. Stops it was McFarland. Travis McFarland, overworked and underpaid, no doubt tonight. Picked back up. Tim Holden has it. The score 5-3 in favor of the Vancouver Silverados over the Vancouver Metros. Silverados wearing the white jerseys tonight. 8:05 left from this Sungod Arena. Right back inside the zone to McFarland. McFarland in control. Seguris takes the puck off of him, shot it all the way out to Holden in the neutral ice area, and Rohr comes down with him. Goes down. Holden, beautiful drop pass back out to Matt Reed. Cuts it on front, goes to the goal. Napkin picks that up behind his net. Out, oh, dangerous play right in front of his own net. What a dangerous move there, Craig. Could have been very, very costly.
Could have been, but nobody was in the zone, so they were okay.
Still killing one minor penalty. They don't want to give up any unnecessary plays like that. Seguris shot it. Oh, Dick keeps that one in and onside. Shot inside the blue line. Yapcha dumps in the corner. They mix that one up with Daniel Napkin. Bumping in the corner. Both of them mix it up and play carries right on. Shot but not out. They still bump inside the corner. Pick back up. Penalties expire right now. The teams are back at full strength. Drew Barker's out of the penalty box. Right to the goaltender, and Kennedy wisely holds on that. Okay, there you can see.
We are a Delta player, number 17, Matt Earhart from South Delta, going off in a line change. Steve, another thing too that I was told, and we'll point out here, is that all these teams, generally when there's a power play, they don't use any power play specialty lines. Every player is to get equal opportunity to play, so they keep the lines even, and that's pretty nice. And all we're seeing is the skill level, and that's great.
Well, that's the biggest thing right there. I heard there was rumors of Brown as we have an icing shot down the ice, but it's waved off. I'll get back to that thought. Almost picked up, and Dunlop had control. Dunlop lost it, and Sardanovic takes a shot. The penalty is coming right now. Delayed penalty. Shot up and on the front of the goal. And I believe this is coming against the Vancouver Metros. I was going to say earlier on, Craig, you know, with the fact that, as you were saying, that
2 minutes for tripping.
This was the
time of the penalty.
Tripping penalty right now. Okay, watch the penalty.
Here we have a replay of it. Here we are. Number 14, Dunlap there, gets the puck taken off him and then just trips the fellow. It's pretty obvious, swept his feet right out from underneath.
If he had a chance to watch the replay, he'd just go in the penalty box and sit down and shut up, because it was as obvious as night and day, Craig.
That's for sure.
I mean, like, it's almost like he should have looked at the referee and said, could I please have a penalty? I'm tired, my coach won't take me off. Yeah, that was an obvious penalty.
What was your comment there on the fair play aspect?
I'll get back to that, because they just dropped the puck once again on me. Every time I go to say something, they do that. I got to talk to these referees, Craig. Keep them in line. Shot from the opening draw. Pick back up. They keep it onside. 6:35 left. Shot. Save. Oh, big stop once again. Now I'll get to it. As I was saying, or going to say, it's nice to see with the special team units that they're actually going through, nice to see they don't put any players out so they're going to double team or triple team anybody or double shift anything to the point that you can basically base it on the scholastic part of it right there. Going in, shot, goal, post! Oh, no chance, U.S. Steel all the way.
This Travis McFarland's playing a strong game, though. He was very fortunate there. Puck hit the base of the post. Here we are. Puck shot off the base of the post. He watches it come back out, and it goes under him, and he's very wise to just maintain his ground and keep it there. Defenders keep everybody wide.
Yada had an exceptional opportunity. Sartanovic takes a shot from the point. Shot out in front, rebound, no chance. Yada is seeing lots of ice time, and boy, oh boy, this guy's got lots of ability. As do all the players out here.
He has tremendous skills.
Ishida, long pass all the way up the center ice. He's worked over, play carries right on. Daniel Napkins comes down across the line. Back over, Yada gives it off to Blades. Blades takes a shot, that's blocked up and out in the neutral ice area. Going for it, dumps it back inside the zone, and Ishida doing a good job forechecking right now, going against Napkin. Ishida takes his man off the puck. Foolish penalty.
Yes, that was a very foolish penalty to take that one. It was like, I got you, you're not going anywhere. What number was that? That was number 4. Daniel Napton there took a foolish one. He just got hold of the defender, wouldn't let him get to the puck, and took a holding infraction.
Well, it's almost like Craig.
2 minutes for tripping.
Penalty like
Time is a penalty. 5:51.
Like they're getting ready for Super Bowl, and the referee.
I guess want to watch a little clutch and grab go on. Well, he sat there in the penalty box, as you saw, with a little smile on his face. Knew full well he shouldn't have done it after the fact.
But he did. Just exactly that. Each team is short one player right now, so they're 4 aside right now. Lots of skating room. Let's see what type of explosive firepower these squads have on the ice. Shot kept in and onside by Miller as Dick intercepts. Dick comes down. He's going across the line. Delorier with him. Delorier going to the front of the goal. Dick tries a centering pass. Tried to get it out to Jerome Schmidt. Failed to do so. Back out Standerwick. Nice play as he gets it up to Jonathan Vanzella. Vanzella cuts towards the front of the goal. Off the boards. Back out to Miller. Miller's shot blocked in front. Vanzella has it in the corner. Centers it out. Scores! Standerwick scores! Pretty goal.
It was a very pretty goal, Steve. Standerwick's out front. Miller put it out there. Goaltender committed. Standerwick just lofted it up over top of a sprawling Travis McFarland. There's a shot of Standerwick going off. Here we are right from the corner here.
Silverado's 6th goal scored by number 7.
Number 12.
Standerwick, with the assist going to number 12, Jonathan Vansella, and number 2, Keith Miller. Time of the goal, 5:06.
That was a very good play. Jason Vanzella there centered that puck just perfectly, and Standerwick all alone just lofted up and over the goaltender, and it goes for another one.
Very, very impressive play with the style of that young man is showing right now. Sikovic couldn't get control of it. Straight up to Arnold. Arnold comes down, going across the center line, inside the zone. McKenzie cuts towards the front of the goal. Shot saved by Travis McFarland. Once again, the tempo, Craig, has slowed down somewhat now.
It has slowed down.
As though the Metros are a little complacent.
Here we have a shot of the Blue coaching staff. Peter Zerbinas, Russ Weber, and Jim Platko from Killarney. Jim is the manager, and Russ Weber, as I say, from Richmond, and the Vancouver Thunderbirds, Peter Zerbinas.
Shot on goal once again. Now the minor penalty to Dunlap for the Vancouver Metros have expired. So the Metros will go on a power play as Napkin's in the box for an extra 56 seconds. Now, Craig, if they're going to do anything, this is where they've got to do it right now.
They need to make a move right now, Steve. They've been outplayed this period, I would say noticeably. The Silverados have got some big boys and are carrying the play, so if the Metros want to get back in it, this is their chance.
This is their big opportunity to advance right now and try and take advantage of a tough situation that they've basically dug themselves into. Nice play for Holden to stay on side at the center line. Deflected up and off the stick by McKenzie. McKenzie dumps it back inside the zone, off the glass. Good play by McKenzie to get that back in, and Wilson went after that. Wilson guarding in front of his own goal. Offside at the blue line. Whoa, close play, but a good call.
Pretty close play. Puck got up on end, just enough daylight between it.
Now, I have to
Make
get a
that
shot
play.
at that. Have to get a shot of the linesman that's going to take the face-off here. I just want to mention a couple of things about this young gentleman. Nice close-up. Let's get a close-up shot of Michael if we can. Mike Blackman, the gentleman taking the draw right there, the linesman. He is the referee-in-chief for the Chilliwack Minor Hockey Association. And you talk about the involvement from the players. We do it just as well. Shot goes wide of their goal. Good play there, and Matt Earhart couldn't finish that one off. All the way out of their own zone, straight up across the blue line. Barker comes down, offside. Now, as I was saying, Craig, we've got players coming down. We look through our rosters. We've got them from Vancouver Thunderbirds, Hollyburn Country Club, Howe Sound, which is basically the Squamish area.
Seashell, yes.
Squamish, Seashell area. Now we have officials coming in, as we say, from the Vancouver, and one of the linesmen has chosen to come in from Chilliwack.
That's right. Long, long ways to travel. Big commitment. Another fellow that used to be out that way that's now in the National League, Jay Shares, used to make that commitment all over the mainland.
Yes, and look where we got him. So
Napton, number 4, Napton's back on for the Silverados. We're at full strength again now.
Back at full strength, as Craig was saying. 3:40 left, 6-3 in favor of the Silverados across the blue line. Wholesale line change right now. Dangerous play to keep it onside. Shot! Save! Grabs it. No! Good call there. The linesman call that. Good play right there. Grabbed it, tackled the puck, face off in the neutral zone.
Yes. Here we are, number 17 from South Delta, Matt Earhart for the Vancouver Metros, going off in a line change. And we have a replay on that last situation. Steve, here we are. Puck shot.
Watch the grab.
And Travis, he grabs hold of the puck. And that'll take the face-off outside.
That's what you call traveling, just a little bit right there. Shapka dumps it inside the zone. Sikovic going after it, shot it out and down the ice. Icing is indicated and called. And a face-off once again deep inside the Silverados end zone. Greg, good contest, but as I was saying earlier on, they seem a little bit complacent. Some of the crowd on hand tonight. Now we'll get a shot on both sides here.
Decent crowd out here.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It could be a lot better, but we're fighting with a lot of people.
The midget scholarship tournament coming you from from North Delta. I'll get heck for that, from Sungod. And the Vancouver Silverados are leading the Vancouver Metros in the second period here, 6-3.
Yeah, lots of chance. Dunlap keeps that one onside. Nice play. Darby Schreier goes after it. Halliday picks that up. Shot all the way out in the neutral ice area. Going after it is Sergeson. Sergeson couldn't finish that off. Lost it. Sardanovic had it. Sergeson going down inside. Halliday dumps it, gives it to him. Back out in their own neutral ice area. Far side. Comes down. Napkin. Comes down. They have to clear the zone to get onside. They finally do just that. Careful, careful play. They're fighting for it in the corner. Couldn't pick that one up, and Halliday goes after it. Halliday centers it, and it goes right to goaltender McFarland. Good, strong move to hold on to it again.
He did. He just wanted to get a stoppage and play there. And just to let all the fans know out there, too, the Canuck game right now, it's, well, you may not need to know this. It'll be a day later for you, but it's 3-3 right now.
A lot of days later, because as we're doing this telecast, right to the goaltender, there's the replay.
There we are, a picture of Travis.
On the Saturday night, the 27th, this will be showing on Delta Cable on January the 31st, the Wednesday. So if you were not at this contest, too bad, because you missed an exceptional show by all these athletes. Very, very
good show. Well, we had a lot of birthdays in that month of January, and I think it was your girlfriend turned, what, 37 or something, was it? Elda turned? We'll have
to. When she listens to this, she'll say, "What did you say?"
You got to give her a bad time.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
She thinks she's young at heart.
Well,
we got to give her.
She wants to be, but you said something like that. I mean, she told me that we celebrated your 47th. Is that true?
No, that's false. She was mixed up with hers.
Yeah. Okay. Close to it. Shot, save, deflected over in the far side. Going after that. Shot, but not out in the neutral ice area. I'll tell you about somebody else that I worked here in a minute. Dumped inside the zone. Yada goes after it. Yada, the wraparound. Trying to get control and picked back up by Despin. Despin's off the board. Trying to pick that one up is Venzella. Venzella, the wraparound play once again. Back out in ice sheet and shot it. Back out the neutral ice area. Good play there. And Ryan Despin from the Sunshine Coast Midget A squad has a good shot when they give it to him offside. Oh, tough play with 1:49 left. It's 6-3 in favor of the Silverados. And I guess at this time, Craig, we should say a belated happy birthday because we were not able to tag up with him. And he's probably a little bit luckier at that point of time.
Who's it?
Kevin Adlam had a birthday the latter part of December. We were going to do something to him here at the broadcast we did for the
maybe we'll have to
tournament.
give him
We
the old
catch up with him.
pie in the face trick or something like that. Eh? That would just do it.
Well, we'll get him. Yeah, belated happy
What
birthday
did
to Kevin
I think
Adlam.
Brian told me too, he's what, 39 with about 60 months experience or something.
Probably. Shot right on goal. Big stop there by McFarland once again. Oh, good action out here. McFarland's making some tremendous
Here we are,
stops.
a little replay as we come in from the blue line. Here we are. Play's going in, a 2-on-1 situation off the defender's stick. He wasn't able to get a clear
McFarland
shot
wisely
after that.
once again held onto that, shut the doorstep, kept them out. Good move. He's had a lot of action, a lot of heated action. 1:29 left in the second period. Deflected off McFarland's stick, goes over in the far sideboard. Up and out of play. Heads up, Art Dodd. It's coming over in the penalty box.
That's right.
And you can keep it.
It's looking pretty good. McFarland here has had a lot of work. The Silverados are definitely carrying the play. The Metros are back in their heels, but McFarland's keeping it honest a little bit.
Well, we'll have to get a shot. You know, we showed some of the spectators on the far side there. Some of the spectators just below our broadcast booth on the right or our left, Greg.
Yes.
Good crowd on hand here tonight at the Sungod Arena to partake in this major event like this. Shot.
I'd like to see the Metros get one here. Just lift their spirits a bit, see if they can make it a close game in the third period.
I bet you would. Dump back down inside the zone. Kennedy goes after it, comes out of his own goal. Last minute of play in the second period of play. Shot around the far side boards. Good body check thrown by Schmidt. Dumped it out in the neutralized area. Good play to work it down in Standerwick. Standerwick comes down. He's got McKenzie with him. McKenzie cutting towards the front of the goal. Picked back up by Nickel. Nickel dumps that but not towards the goal. It was blocked. Hopping out of harm's way. Back down. Nice long heads up play. Going onside. Schmidt the rebound. Oh, he covers it up. Oh, Schmidt is irate.
Kennedy came up with just a scintillating save there. That was
I don't know how Kennedy saw that one.
I don't know that he really did. Oh, here we are, right from the blue line here. 3 players going in on the 2 defenders. Takes a big boom and slap shot. Kennedy gets a glove on it and falls down and covers it up.
Kennedy, because when he stopped it, he was unaware from our vantage point where it was. All he did was flop at his back, just like a seal out of water, covered it up.
That's right. He's a big boy.
Got her.
He's a big boy. Covers a lot of territory, so that's the way. Get down, take everything else away.
Fell down. Wants to play
Super save for his side.
Did he ever? Shot all the way up the neutralized area. Picked back up by Drew Barker. Drew Barker going after that. Dumped back out by Dunlop. Shot out in the neutralized area. 23 seconds left in this second period. Stops. Long pass to stay on side of the blue line. Up to Schmidt. Schmidt dumps that down inside the zone. Kennedy wisely lets that go. A couple players fix it up. Sardanovic bumps in the corner.
Last 10 seconds. Here we go.
Good play. Carries right on. Shot all the way out to neutralized. But kept at the blue line. Dick takes a shot towards the front of the goal. Going in front. He's tripped up. Play carries on. The buzzer goes. The second period has come to a conclusion. They get a little bit rambunctious, Greg, over on the far sideboards. And a good, wise move for them to skate away.
That's right. Well, they are getting a little rambunctious, but it's a good, solid hitting game, Steve. Both teams have come to play, and play they will. They're going to show these scouts, I can hit, I can shoot, I can to have the tools to play the game.
Well, good contest. Look better that way. Good contest. Nobody knows what I was talking about. But anyway, good contest. Exceptional hockey right here at the Sungod Arena. The kids come to play and show their skills. Not only is it hockey at its best out there, they're good for academic skills as well, because we've spoken about that earlier, Craig. You have to have the scholastic marks to compete here.
I really like that aspect. I think it's very imperative that all of the players firstly have to show that prowess at school. Get good grades, and we'll get you accepted into a university or give you a scholarship, but deal with the schoolwork stuff. If you have the skills to play the game also, that's a bonus.
Well, that's true, because one of my pet peeves, and anybody that watches any of my telecasts knows, one of my pet peeves is I just hate it when we lose all our athletes to all the colleges down in the States. Why can't, for all you politicians out there, why can't we start keeping our own athletes back in our own country of Canada and developing them the way they should be developed back at home?
I would sure love to see a program like that whereby the universities, colleges, whatever there is up here, could offer more monies, more bursaries to these fine young athletes.
Be nice.
Keep them in the country.
That would be nice. And I was talking last night, we were discussing a couple things over at the house about the simple fact that I feel, especially with the 4th opening for the Center of Excellence now, they go from St. John's to Montreal to Calgary to Vancouver. Wouldn't it be nice if the Center of Excellence could develop some type of working relationship or working rapport with the universities in their own area to get the kids in our own country staying on scholarships?
That would be terrific. As I say, I know a fellow too, when I was over in Victoria for an old timers tournament on the last weekend, these people's son was approached by Michigan State and other universities down there for scholarships to go down there. Yes, it's maybe nice for the kids to get that opportunity, but we have fine universities here,
sure
UBC, SFU, all these could get
really
involved more.
Now we have to, right now, hold that thought, we have to go downstairs because our roving reporter is handy once again. Peter Sheldon's down ice level to have another special guest. Let's get down to Peter Sheldon.
And joining me at ice level in this second intermission is Mr. Art Dodd, president of the North Delta Minor Hockey Association. And Art, I just wanted to get your thoughts on how the game's gone so far and how you feel your involvement as the president of the Minor Hockey Association of North Delta is going to be from now on and in the future.
Well, so far the game it's been a great game. The white team has pulled ahead a little tiny bit, but hopefully they're leaving it up a little bit more in the third period. As far as our association goes in this tournament, we've been involved for many years. As soon as the Pacific Coast requests associations to volunteer time to host a game, we put our names forward right away. As a matter of fact, this evening, George Windsor, the tournament director, asked if we would donate ice for next year, and I said definitely. And it's a great tournament because it's a scholarship tournament. It gives a couple of the boys a chance to pick up some money to advance their education, and education being expensive the way it is, it'll help them.
And also, Art, earlier in the week, we met each other down at General Motors Place for the opening of the Center of Excellence with Mr. Brad Pascal there, the new manager. Your thoughts on that, and just a little note on how you see that helping minor hockey.
Well, I only had a quick look in. The referees were having a session down there at the time. But I think from what I've heard, it's going to be a great source of information for our teams and our coaches because they've got all kinds of tapes on various aspects of hockey. And according to what I've been told, you can walk in off the street and take a tape, watch it, and it'll be great. It'll be just great.
And with this tournament now, 19 years and going strong, how do you see the future?
Well, I think it can only improve over the next few years with maybe as the Canucks and some of the other sponsors that are sponsoring these different tournaments, Duick and whatnot, it could increase the number of dollars in scholarships, etc., that are offered to the boys. And I see nothing but better things ahead.
And that's Mr. Art Dodd, president of the North Delta Minor Hockey Association. And let's go back up to the broadcast booth.
Yeah, good interview with Mr. Art Dodd. But the other thing is that we were having a Center of Excellence tour the other night as well. Yes. We had a guest speaker.
He spoke about his career in the league, 24 and a half years he spent. Super time. I did ask him one question in general with the people there. How easy was it then as opposed to now for young officials? And he thought it was easier. I think it's much harder myself. The young officials have far more competition with officials nationwide to get involved, and they have to meet much stricter criteria now. He was lucky. He spent 1 year in the minors and jumped right into the major leagues. So, but what an exceptional gentleman. Yes, we had a great time down there. We learned a lot of things. This man had very much to offer, and
in his involvement in hockey over the years.
And as he was saying, as Mr. Dott was saying, that if you want to go down, go off the street, just walk in, go into the Center of Excellence, sit down, watch a video, you can do that. But if you want to make an appointment and go down and talk to Brad Pascal, you can do exactly just that. Or give him a phone call and tell him Steve sent you down there. His phone number is 899-7770 is his phone number. Go down, partake in that place because it's something that we really need. Don't touch that dial. I'm going to take a little bit of a coffee break right now. Come back with the third period action right after this timeout. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sungod Arena in beautiful North Delta, British Columbia. I'm Steve Erickson with Craig McLaren and Peter, our roving reporter, Sheldon, out there somewhere tonight in the crowd, roving all over, trying to get some interviews lined up after the game. Third period of action just underway. Anderson comes in, cross-ice pass, shot save! Beautiful stop by Graham Kennedy. Oh, this man is playing very smart and very strong.
He's putting on a little bit of a clinic in the latter part of the second period and this first part of the third period, Steve. Yeah, he's playing pretty strong. He started off, I thought, a little shaky in the very first part of the first period, but he's looking good now. Here it is here. 16 blue put it over there to, couldn't see, but number 7. And what a stop that Kennedy came up with there on that.
Nice stop there, but Holden had a good chance to finish it, but failed to do it. Comes down, across the line. Vanzella cuts in, goes deep. Ryan just takes Vanzella off the puck and out of the way. Delorier tried to pick that one up, couldn't do it. Saw it off the board. Duval has it. Duval shot it out in the neutral ice area. Picked up by Schmidt. Schmidt back up to Delorier. Into the zone and onside. Delorier going inside the zone. Nickel takes him off the puck. They bump forward in the corner. Play carries right on. Dick tries to keep it onside. Does that shot out the neutral ice area. Dunlap goes after it. Gets control. Vanzella cuts down to the high slot. Dick working him over. Dunlap takes him off. Shot. Goal post. Oh, up and off. U.S. Steel once again. Boy, big solid body checks and nothing but goal post on a lot of these plays, Craig. Goaltenders have been lucky, but as you said before, you got to be good to be lucky and lucky to be good. They're doing just that. Nickel, keep it onside.
Lots of hard hits going on out here.
Solid checks out there. Jada couldn't keep it inside. They shot it back in the zone. Play carries right on. 17:55 left in this third period of play. Derbyshire dumps it inside the zone, goes after it in the corner. Rob Nickel from North Vancouver had it. Solid check once again by Mark Isita from Richmond. Cross-ice pass. Good play picked up by McKenzie. McKenzie centers it back out front. Fails to get it to the man right in front. Stopped it. Standerwick going after it. Standerwick's had an exceptional game out here. Craig Standerwick in the corner. Mixing it up with Scott Wilson. Play carries right on. Wilson takes it away from Ryan Arnold. Shot, but not out. Cross-ice pass over to Napton. Napton shot blocked in front by Ryan Cole. Cross-ice, far side. Antonio Sardanovic goes after that in the corner, trying to get a hold of that once again. It's James Sardanovic. Centers it out front. Sardanovic scores! Oh, pretty goal!
Oh, Sardanovic right there in the side of the crease. What a he couldn't miss. It was wide open.
They left
Here
the
we'll have
ball
the
alone,
replay
right
on that. Here we go.
Doorstep.
Well, the Metros just got running around their own end here. Put the puck just left unattended, right out front, over to Sanderwick, and just the goaltender had to commit to the shooter on the as he brought it out from the post side. Number 7, Sanderwick there as he goes off, just
while
rifled
we're talking about this, we have a confrontation down in the corner with the 3 officials. I'm not really sure what it was about, but
I don't know myself. Here we were busy watching for this replay.
Now we're going to listen into this because there's an announcement. I'm not sure whether they're going to allow the goal or not. I believe this is no goal. Now I don't know why.
There's no goal. The call is on number 10 for an illegal helmet, Ryan McKenzie.
Oh, we have an illegal helmet call here on number 10 for the Silverados. Ryan McKenzie for an illegal helmet.
whether or not they want to agree with it. Let's take a look at the referee right now. The referee's over talking to the coaching staff for the Vancouver Silverados. We'll watch. We'll get a shot of the referee. He's over in front of the bench.
Be nice to have
that's
a
the
shot.
Linesman, the referee, a far side, boys.
A shot here too of Mr. Anderson. What's wrong with his helmet, I wonder?
Needless to say, the referee's over in front of the players' bench, the white team's bench, talking to everyone. It looks like a big town meeting over there right now, Craig.
Well, it'd be nice to know exactly what was wrong with his helmet. It appears to have the proper mask on it and the proper straps, but maybe something came off that we didn't see.
The only thing I can think, Craig, is that there must have been something wrong. Maybe the chin strap wasn't done up. I have no idea.
Well, that's just what I was thinking, but it would be dangerous equipment in that circumstance.
Yes, that's absolutely true. But needless to say, there is no goal.
Well, a little break for the Metros there.
They did. Good, smart play. And let's face it, if you're going to utilize the rules, utilize them to the best of your ability. And
That's
they did
right.
exactly just that. Sardanovic goes after that. Picked back up by Shapka. Dumps it inside the zone. Shapka drives the centering pass to Rohr. Couldn't get it back to him. Yamashita has a delayed penalty once again. Rough penalty. And I believe
foolish
Rohr
one to
is
take
getting
there.
it.
He is. He reached over. He and another one of his teammates had the fellow squeezed in between there, and he reached up into the face area and pulled the player down. Here we have Mr. Rohr's pursuing the puck along with one of his teammates here, grabs hold of the offensive player and just pulls him to the ice. You can't get away with that too often.
Was that an obvious call or what?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
There's
very
no sense,
much so. Matt Earhart comes down across the line. Shot save! Big stop by the goaltender once again, Graham Kennedy. Again, Craig, we should say, now we've got our cameraman down there doing a good, tricky move. He's asking the player asking Mr. McKenzie what the problem was with his helmet. Now, no doubt, Kevin will tell us on our earpiece, and then we'll be the wiser.
That's right.
There you can see the face mask right there of the player in the penalty box. That's number 10, Ryan McKenzie. Shot. Oh, big stop. Ryan McKenzie from the Hollyburn Country Club. And I have not heard yet what the problem was. I should have put a microphone.
Well, Mr. Kennedy there in the nets,
AJ.
Well, players having a well-deserved line change right now. A good move there.
Graham Kennedy, Steve, has sure been playing a strong game, as I say, as a goalie for the Silverados there. He's made some fine stops in this
Graham
period.
Kennedy has, as has Travis McFarland.
He's sure had a lot of work, yes. He can't deny that he's had a good one, too.
Okay, cross ice pass, and it goes outside the neutral ice area. Delayed offside, they clear the zone to get back onside, right to goaltender Graham Kennedy. Kennedy wisely leaves that for player number 9, Jason Maxwell from North Van. Inside the corner, Paul Shapka from Richmond had control, lost it, centers it back out front. Intercepted by Sergerson. Sergerson goes in, takes a shot, blocked in front by Shapka. Shapka couldn't get control of it. Beautiful pick play there in front of their own goal, shot wide of the net as Michael Blades from the North Shore Winter Club put the shot right on goal. Centers it back out front. Oh, tried a shot, and he lost the puck at the last minute, Greg.
Oh, the Metros are giving this puck away in their own zone right here.
Well, you
got to
can't
get
do that.
composure.
You can't go running around the way they are right now. Reed comes down all the way across the line. He's being worked over by Sardanovic. Goes in, he's hauled down. Play carries right on, no call. Goaltender Kennedy comes out and covers it up. Now we get a couple players come to mix it up, and a high stick going right now. No doubt we'll have penalties called on this play right here. And we were told, Greg,
I believe we should,
by the fact that possibly McKenzie, when he got assessed the penalty for his helmet, the chin strap had come off the helmet.
Well, there you have it then. That would do it if it came right off. I think we're going to have here, I believe we've got Sardanovic for roughing after the whistle, and I think the goaltender maybe for white. Graham Kennedy may get one for delay a game.
Good shot. Nice to see the players still a little bit jovial in the players' box over there. At least they smile for us. That's the good thing about it all. Good smile, boys. From the draw, 15-15. Here's the announcement. Mike Blackman, the linesman, took a dump, but he was safe at the blue line. Long shot by Halliday. Boy, what a target. He was trying to pick off somebody's head.
I'm really impressed, though, with the little Travis McLaren there. He saw that coming in all the way. He's got a very strong glove hand, this young man.
That's the one area, Craig, that we have to be concerned with, and you do think about it, because as we talk about it, they'll no doubt do it. I'm surprised that they haven't changed goaltenders yet with the substitute or the spare goaltender going in. Either one failed to do just that, but we'll get back to that because they're back to the live action.
I guess it just depends the way they want to alternate their goaltenders, Steve. It could be one goaltender one game and one the other, as opposed to 10 minutes each.
That could be exactly just that. Good move right to goaltender Kennedy once again. Boy, this young man Kennedy has really been tested. We've watched Travis McLaren in the second period be tested.
That's right. Travis, as you say, in the second. Kennedy in the latter part of the second and the third here has had his work cut out. Very strong, and I think the coaches like to keep these goaltenders in the game when they're playing strong like that, and as opposed to bring one out and put another in a half-game situation.
Yeah, that's so true. 14:35, teams back at full strength. The penalty to Roar has expired. Teams back at full strength right now. 6-3 in favor of the Vancouver Silverados over the Vancouver Metros. Coming straight down across the line, cutting towards the front of the goal is Yada. Yada trying to get it out to Michael Blades, couldn't do it. Intercepted by Nikel. Nikel lost it, shot it down the ice. Icing is called, and a face-off deep inside the Metros end zone to the right of goaltender Travis McLaren.
There we go, and Mr. Ryan Anderson going off there from South Delta. 19th annual PCAHA Midget Scholarship Tournament to promote the ideals of scholastic achievement and sportsmanship, combined with participation in
watching the best of the midget players right now in the Lower Mainland, and this is the 19th annual Pacific Coast Amateur Duick on Marine Scholarship, worked in conjunction with Duick on Marine, the Vancouver Canucks, and the Winning Spirit. And of course, the biggest thing is without their involvement, it'd be tough to do. How do they make the teams, Craig? This is how
we are. Team selection for this level of play. Older, achieve at least a C average at school or better, and demonstrate sportsmanship. And these players...
Sportsmanship, or demonstrating sportsmanship, that play in these games.
That's right.
Back out.
These players must not have received a gross misconduct or any type of
misconduct.
Serious
shot all the way up the
infraction.
neutral ice area. Duval passes that back off. Up once again by Cameron Duval from South Delta. Shot out in the far side boards. Ryan McKenzie has it. McKenzie couldn't clear that out of his own zone. Finally, they just lob it all the way out and down the ice. The coincidental minor penalties should be pretty close to being finished, or waiting possibly for a whistle to expire. Right there.
That's the big criteria right there.
Big thing right there. 13-10 right now. I see the players standing up, so the first whistle, they probably should be coming out of the penalty box. Shot pegged off the linesman. Duval dumps that back inside the zone. Delorier goes in, doing a good job forechecking right now. Straight out, all the way out to Standerwick. Standerwick comes down for the Vancouver Silverados. Standerwick gets it all the way back out. Arnold, mixes that up, and he bumps with McKenzie. Straight down. Delorier across the line, cross ice pass, good play to carry on side. Shot, blocked behind the goal, tries a centering wraparound, back out to the point, picked back up, a shot right there by Dunlop, blocked in front, goes over in the corner. Big stop by Derek Sizzler. Good shot on goal. He's having a good game so far. A lot of the players really seem to stand out. The better caliber games across the line. Ryan McKenzie trying to give that back out to Standerwick. Standerwick takes his man off the puck, stolen, and Derek Sizzler shot it, but not out. Fighting for it against the blue line. Finally, they dump it out in the neutral ice area. Play carries right on. And in control right now, the Vancouver Silverados coming straight down. Napkin has it. Napkin cuts towards the front of the goal. Going in on goal, and Standerwick has it in the corner. Standerwick lost that to Dunlop. Dunlop takes it behind the goal. Going back after it. Drew Barker intercepts. Barker lost that. Dunlop goes back up to pick that one up. Dunlop shot it all the way out the neutral ice area to Lucas Scobie from North Vancouver. Oh, close play up and out of harm's way. And once again, stoppage, and the coincidental penalties have expired.
Very good game. Exceptionally skilled player. I'm sure coaches and a lot of the juniors, I lost my train of thought for a sec there. The junior coaches and everything. That's right, I've got it. I picked it off the floor. There it is. All of these coaches scouts and everybody would be wanting to get a hold of a few of these players, I think.
Yeah, that's true. And there are, believe it or not, there are scouts in the crowd tonight watching this contest. Straight down inside their own zone, fighting for it against the boards. Picked back up, and Scott Wilson tried to clear that out, but failed to do that. Kept on side by Sikovic. Sikovic shot it towards the goal, blocked back in front. Good play there. Bumping for it, Despins against the boards, mixes it up, back out with Maxwell. Maxwell cuts to the side of the goal, shot, save, no rebound. McFarland closed the short side of the door to fail to put it right where he wanted. Back down inside their zone. Kelly Sikovic from North Vancouver takes control, shot it around the far side boards to Scobie. Shot inside by Cole, right towards goaltender Kennedy, and he just steers out in the corner. Back out in the neutral ice, Wilson takes his man off the puck. Deep down inside the zone of the Vancouver Metros right now, Jason Maxwell goes after it. Centering pass, knocked off the puck right to goaltender McFarland. Nobody on him, play carries right on. Referee says keep on going, boys. Nobody was within about 15 feet of him, so
no, he didn't know where they were exactly either.
That's where the team is very important, Craig. They've got to communicate with him.
That's right.
They've got to talk to him. Going down, good solid body check there by Yamashita. Solid check right there, shot out down the ice. Icing's indicated right to the goaltender, and icing is called. I don't like the rule, Craig, and I'll be right up front and honest. I'm not in a position to do anything, but I can voice my displeasure. I think if the goaltender comes out to play the puck.
Well, I guess you would mention that because I had it happen to myself just this previous weekend where it's a new rule in the old-timers segment of the hockey game now where if a goalie, such as myself, comes out on an icing infraction and indicates that you're going to play the puck, the play in that circumstance is waived off. And I think they should adopt that in minor hockey, too.
I like it because it keeps the play going.
That's right.
As we watch just out here. 6-3 score in favor of the Vancouver Silverados right now. Back out, dumped inside the zone. Right to the goaltender, Travis McFarland from the Vancouver Thunderbirds area. McFarland's had a great game out here this evening so far. All the way out to the neutral ice area. Block dumps inside the zone. Going after it. Play carries right on. Mixing it up behind the goal. Referee Keith Johnson says, get going, boys. Let's settle them down. Keep the sticks down. Get moving. 9:35 left. Halliday, nice play over to Vandrella. Shot. Save. Big stop. Oh, tapped in front and couldn't get it. Back out. Intercepted. Play goes right on up in the neutral ice area. Once again, Rohr has it for the Vancouver Thunderbirds Association. Shot on goal. Saved by Graham Kennedy.
Both goaltenders, exceptional games here. Little Travis McFarland at the other end. What a stop he had. Here we are. I think we even have a shot of that. Here we are. This is the stop that Kennedy makes here. Rohr gets in over the line here, number 3, takes a shot, trying to use his players as a screen a little bit. Graham Kennedy watches it all the way, gets a look at it, and comes up with no rebound and a good stop.
Yeah, big stop right there as we have a centerman, number 19, Ryan Arnold from the North Shore Winter Club area. He is thrown out of the first face-off drive. Dunlap, a shot wide to the far side. Going after that is Ryan Dick. Ryan Dick dumps that in, goes right behind the goal. Kennedy stops that, leaves that for Napkin. Daniel Napkin from the Hollyburn Country Club. Fighting forward against the boards, trying to get that out of his own zone, up to Jerome Schmidt, pushing him in the corner. Taking it in the corner right now is Ryan Arnold. Arnold shoots it out around the boards. Dick intercepts. Shot deflected in towards, up and over top of the glass, way upstairs in the lobby, Craig.
That's right. People in the lobby jumping around to get that one.
Were they ever? Oh, I see a lovely lady in front of me downstairs here. Maybe she's going to come over and talk to me.
Oh,
she promised me, Gay Hahn promised me she'd come up and do an interview with me when I see her saying
she's giving you a signal there of some sort.
I don't think I can say that on TV. No, Gay Hahn doesn't want to come up and talk to me, but we should say right now, Gay Hahn, one of our district directors, as is Terry Owen, the other one. Terry was timekeeping earlier on, I think they fired him.
That's right.
He wasn't doing a good job.
Get out of here, we don't need you.
Oh, Gay doesn't want to mess her hair. Oh. That's the problem. I don't know what she's worried about. She doesn't have as much as I do, and I use more hairspray.
Give it one of those too, right?
Taking it, oh, big solid check behind his own goal. Ryan Cole had it. Cole passes that off back to Jerome Schmidt. Long shot blocked in front by Sizzler. Back out the neutral ice area. Going after that is Napton. Napton mixes that up against the boards with Yamashita. Play carries on. Punch to the face. No, keep on going. A lot of rabbit punches out there, Craig.
A little bit, yep.
Referee Keith Johnson's trying to let them play, but they're trying to take advantage of his niceties out there right now. But no doubt we'll have a penalty if they keep pursuing this. Batted out of the air, not a high stick indicated by the referee, taking it behind their own goal. It's Scott Wilson. Wilson shot it, deflected in front. Big stop there by Travis McFarland. Shot, deflected wide once again. Scott Wilson comes up with it, shot it up, not out of the area. Back inside the corner. Wilson tried to clear it out, intercepted by Ryan Arnold. Arnold lost it, picked back up by Cole. Very scrambly inside the Metros end zone.
It was. The Metros need to settle down here. Well, it's getting down to the point where they need a goal a minute just about here, Steve.
It almost is. Do or die. 7:20 left in this third period of play. 6-3 in favor of the Vancouver Silverados over the Vancouver Metros. Shot it all the way out in the neutral ice area. Ryan Arnold carries that across the blue line. Going in, stopped, going wide. Picked back up. McKenzie going towards the front of the goal. As is Standerwick. Whoa, Standerwick wants the deflection in front. He's going after it, but he hasn't had much success right now. Reed cuts to the high slot. Backhand, haul down. Play carries right on. Good end-to-end action. Puck is still loose. They bump, they shove, they get up. 6:50 left. An exceptional finish to this contest out here. Out in it. Standerwick across the center line. Going down. Stop. Back pass. Right on goal. And Travis McFarland, the big key save once again.
Well, that was just a nice little floater that came in there. He could get the glove on. Yeah, play was getting a real feisty little bit of stuff going on down behind Graham Kennedy at the other end there.
Holden.
It looked
Well,
like
the biggest thing, Craig, is their aggressive style play. As we bring you this Midget Scholarship Tournament from the Sungod Arena, the aggressive style play the players are showing, it's a bump and grind and rock 'em sock 'em, but they're hitting, checking, relatively clean and skating away. Oh, careful play there. Tried to deflect that in, Maxwell couldn't finish that off. Tough play there. Sikovic couldn't get control of the blue line, dumped it back out, and Despins gets control, but a hand pass.
It is
the score right now, Craig.
Here we are, the score from Sungod Arena. The Vancouver Silverados 6, the Vancouver Metros 3 in the third period here with 6:24 to go.
As we talk, the Metros were lucky because they actually had a goal scored on them that was disallowed by the referee. There was a minor penalty on the other team. Good play, but they didn't use it to their advantage, Craig.
No, they didn't, and they've been pretty ragged in their own end here, taking sort of fans at the puck and the puck carrier as opposed to taking him right out of the play. The hits are solid when they get him in there, but they're not always getting all the hits.
No, they sure are not. Tim Holden had control of the puck, comes down across the line. Earhart goes in towards the front of the goal, tries to pad that off. Anderson tries to finish in front. Earhart's hammered at the side of the goal. Carries right on. Referee says, let's go, boys. Settle her down and keep on playing. Stay out of the sin bin. I don't want to put you there, but if you want me to, I will. Yamashita, cross-ice pass. Anderson tried to pick that one up in the neutral zone. Duval has it. Duval shot it out. Oh, careful play as Ryan McKenzie wisely sidestepped the check. Shot! Save! Big shot there by James Standerwick, number 7, who has had, Craig, an outstanding game.
Absolutely outstanding. This kid can shoot the puck well. He checks well. He back checks, forechecks. I think you may just see him go a few places in his career. He seems to have the tools at this level anyways.
Well, congratulations. As we do this telecast, Vancouver is leading over the New York Islanders in the third period by a score of 5-3. Nice to see Tikkanen playing very well, but it was too bad. Businessmen's venture with Glenn Anderson.
What an acquisition.
Didn't work out, but too bad because nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess is the old story.
That's
Shot on
true.
goal by Drew Barker. Big stop there by goaltender Travis McFarland from the Vancouver Thunderbirds. All the way out of their own zone. Dunlap from Richmond. Dunlap stops. Oh, he stopped, had it teed up and overskated the puck. Scobie overskated it. Back to Roar. Roar intercept. This is one big kid, Craig.
He is.
I mean, like, I'd need a stepladder just to shake this man's hand. Boy, oh boy, is he. This Roar,
if he fills out a little more, he'll be just
This guy is so
deadly.
tall. Gahan could stand on my shoulders and we couldn't even come up to his head level. That's all there is to it.
Just wait till Gay hears that.
Back down. Shot, save! Whoa! No rebound. The linesmen move in and good stop once again by this goaltender, Travis McFarland.
He looks very strong always in the in-tight situation. Here we are, like a 2-on-1 situation here. Player gets right in, he just stands his ground. Make that player make the first move, and he comes up with all the rebounds. He's able to corral pretty well, too.
Well, he did. The goaltender was made or allowed to make the first move or force the player. Either way, it's almost like a standoff at the OK Corral, because both of them don't want to make the first move because you could give up a bad situation.
Well, a lot of players will. That's right. A lot of players are, of course, waiting for us, the goaltenders, to make the first move, and then they just slip it in between your legs as you're moving your leg over to take something away.
So true. Sardanic passed it up, and Wilson intercepted. Wilson dumped it back down inside the zone. Graham Kennedy stops that at the side of the goal. Picked up just in the corner. Paul Delorier from South Delta leaves that back out to Matt Reed from the Thunderbirds. Matt Reed gives it back out. Intercepted. Centering pass. Shot on the short side. Stopped by Kennedy. Back out. 3:58 left in this third period of play. 6-3 in favor of the Vancouver Silverados over the Vancouver Metros. Back inside the Metro zone. Coyle gives that off to Delorier. Back out to Coyle. Delorier tried to pick that one up. Intercepted by Napton. Shot on the short side of the goal. Intercepted. McFarland stops that. Still in control right now. Long pass. Back out. Sardanovic takes a shot. That's blocked. Going after it is Napkin. Napkin deflects that in the corner. Intercepted. Seguras takes a shot. Backhand, which failed to go where he put it. A little bit too much too late. Didn't look where he wanted to put it. And if you don't look, you're not going to put it there. Heads up play, boys. Shot once again in the neutral ice area. Darby Schreier comes down across the line. Going after towards the goal. Delorier going in front of the goal. Jamming at it. They fall. Oh, Craig, it looks like 10-pin bowling out there.
It does. Keith has let them try and play, and they've taken, like you say, advantage a little bit. And I believe number 19, Ryan Arnold's going to have a little sit-me-down here for a shot after the whistle. Roughing after the whistle.
Well, that's the sad part. Roughing after the whistle. It's stuff that has to be called.
Well, it is. His team's leading big time. He doesn't need to take those kind of shots. So here we have a little replay on that right now. Puck's put over. Oh, and number 6 for the Metros there, Paul Delorier, just couldn't get the shot away. And then, as you see there, after Graham Kennedy covered the puck up, the player just leveled him from behind.
Yeah, tough penalty, Craig. It could prove costly, but if it does, even if it is costly, it's not up by a substantial amount of goals. I don't think at this stage of the game
it's not going to make any difference, is it? No.
Strong game by Travis McFarland. Very, very impressed with this young man by the Vancouver Metros.
He sure holds his ground well. Sharp reflexes.
Yeah, he does.
His squad wasn't in the game.
Tim Holden has it. Tim Holden in control of the puck. Comes out of his own zone. Nice pass up to Darby Schreier going inside the zone. 2:35 left in this third period. Taking it off the board. Stolen once again by Michael Blades. Nice cross-ice pass. Far side over to Earhart. Earhart takes a shot. Deflected. Oh, off the backside. Shot. Did it go in? No. Everybody's jamming at it. Oh, boy. Chaos
What action there. This Graham Kennedy, he's, as we said before, I guess, been lucky to be good and good to be lucky. But right there, he was going the opposite way. The player had a golden opportunity to put it in. I thought the open net boosted it wide. Puck comes out the other side. He jumps on it.
4-1. Again, 406, 1-8, 4-1.
I just hear them call the 50-50 number. I guess the best part about the 50-50 ticket, Craig, is that for Gahan looking up here, no, I did not buy a ticket. But the best part about it, it's tax deductible.
Oh, dear.
No taxes. Isn't that the nicest part? I shouldn't say that because sooner or later the politicians will get us in that too.
Gay was just hoping that she won. That's all.
Yeah, well, if they had sold one ticket, yeah, she would have. But I could have bought every ticket but one and lost. Shot deflected in front of the goal. Yamashita has control. Oh, close play there, and Cameron Duval couldn't get it on his stick. Yamashita passes it inside to Duval. Duval having a good chance. He's had 3 opportunities in about the last 15 seconds, Craig.
He has, and the Metros just don't seem to be able to get hold of the puck. It's just not sitting well for them right now.
Tough play. They've got to put a magnet in that thing.
Just about. Maybe we need to have one of those. That's right. A little. Maybe they need a halo or a tail flying off.
We'll talk about that thing. Tough hockey puck right there. As Rob Yamashita from the Vancouver Thunderbird Association takes it behind his goal. Just killing time right now. Sikovic, the minor penalty, has 10 seconds left in the minor penalty for Sikovic. Coming down. Earhart in control. Lost it, just shot it back out in the neutral ice area. Maxwell stays on side. I lied, Craig.
Oh, very
I don't
close.
do that too often.
Mr. Sander, oh yes you do, all the time. Mr. Sanderwick was wanting to get in there again, but number 4 was offside on the play for his team.
Imagine that, the nerve of you telling me I lie an awful lot like that. Just tell little.
You tell so many, I can't
fibs,
tell the
odd
truth
stuff.
from the lies anymore.
Oh no, we just keep trap up in a dictionary right now, that's all. From the draw. Scissor shot that back out in the neutral ice to center ice. Tried to pick that one up. Could not do that. Anderson has it. Anderson shot it back out. Going after it right now. Oh, close play. He have an offside pass called. Face off inside, and we have right there, that young gentleman is from North Delta, Craig.
Yes, he is. Number 12, Derek
Sizzler.
Sizzler, that's right.
From the North Delta Minor Hockey Association. We just had the Peter Sheldon talk to Art Dodd at the end of the second period. Nice interview. I want to thank all our special guests we've had come on and appear. George Windsor, Ed Kazicki, as well as Mr. Art Dodd. And the rest of the crew enjoy coming out here and doing it. And I see we're getting all sorts of hand signals from all sorts of people down there.
Young lady of yours was waving up here in acknowledgement of her 37th birthday.
She just wants money.
Just wants money.
Back down inside the zone.
More money.
The root of all evil. Inside their zone, Ryan Dick has control. Shot it out in the neutral ice area. Sizzler going after that. Couldn't get control of it. Despins passes that off to Sikovich. Sikovich from North Vancouver shot it out and down the ice, and icing is called.
And here we are, under 30 seconds left remaining in the game. The Greater Vancouver Silverados lead the Metros 6-3.
Yeah, Craig, your overall impression about this contest real quick just before they start the play.
That the Silverados started a little bit slow and then came on steadily all through the game, and that the Metros weren't completing their plays well enough, and by that I mean their passing and checking game. Yeah,
that's so true. Shot back in at the point, in front of the goal, trying to get control of that. Dunlap keeps that in control and onside. Shot, tried for the deflection, couldn't finish it off. Picked up by Venzella. Venzella shot it over on the far side. Stolen, fighting for it. Sizzler goes in, bumps with his man. Play carries right on. They're mixing it up behind the play. A little bit of a punch, but it goes undetected by the referee. Big shot. Drew Barker has it. Barker, we have a delayed penalty coming up right now. And the penalty for a cross-checking will be going to Derek Sizzler right at the end of the game. Whoa, yes, Craig, this is a very, very testy game.
Well, it was a little... the emotions on both sides get strong. They both want to be in the contest, and the Metros just weren't, and the frustration sets in and they don't want to do it. So
penalty to the Metros.
Final score, 16, Craig, the Vancouver Silverados defeated the Vancouver Metros by a score of 6-3, Craig. Good contest. While they're doing this, Craig, I just want to hear your comments real quick. What did you think of that marvelous looking, ugly hockey puck?
I didn't like it at all. I felt if they wanted to have an enhanced puck for the crowd to watch, contain the spot to the puck only, no halo, and it could be more well received, and forget the long tail on it when it's shot.
I didn't like the red rocket routine when it was over and all that.
That was the general consensus of most hockey people that understand the game, and yes, I think everybody could live with it if it was just contained to that. Well, just the puck itself. The big blue halo confuses you.
Yeah, the thing I did not like about that was the big puck. I felt that you were following that around too much. But talk about that. We talked about different uniforms that some of the new professional teams are looking at and using right now. There is the new Canuck jersey right there. That's the ones they're using for special events, special games and all that. I don't know. I guess
this shot enhances it to me.
It does. It looks not bad right there, but when it's on the players, I don't think it looks as good as it should be when it's on the players.
No.
But from all indications, the one that Pittsburgh has was very impressive. I heard that the media took a poll earlier on, and they rated that #1. I think, without any further hesitation, we're ready to go down ice level with our roving reporter, Peter Sheldon.
I'm at ice level after this great hockey game with number 35 from the Vancouver Metros, Travis McFarland. Travis, you got to the final game. Unfortunately, you just came up a little short.
Yeah, well, tried my best. Everyone tried hard in our team, and it was a good experience for me, and I wish everyone luck over the rest of the season.
Okay, and after going through this tournament, what can you take home with you back to your own team?
Play at a higher skill level than I've played all year. Give me a little bit of more experience. Maybe some scouts on me, I don't know.
Okay, guys, we'll back up to you. We'll let Travis get back to his team. Thanks.
Thanks, Peter. Travis, good game. Very, very impressive. I thought he had a strong, strong game.
I did too. If his team had won, he definitely would, I think, be chosen as a first star. I would even pick him as a second. He was a very busy customer for the whole game, and he's very, very good with his very quick reflexes, controls rebounds, does an exceptional job.
Well, when we were watching,
he should be proud of himself.
Both goaltenders, him as well as Kennedy, I thought they both had a good, strong game. Both goaltenders played strong. I felt that the Vancouver Metros started a lot stronger than the Silverados, and they teetered off towards the end of the first period. They just more or less died off.
I don't know what it was. Maybe after the first goal went in on them or something. I don't know what upset them, but or got them off their game plan. But yes, I felt the same way. Graham Kennedy, the goaltender for the Silverados, came on stronger and stronger. He had a great game. He's a big boy.
Okay, now, for unsung hero, if you're going to pick someone for the Vancouver Metros, we picked Travis McLaren, or Peter did rather, as the first star. Who would you choose for the unsung hero?
For the Metros? Oh, tough decision. I would say
a lot of names there.
That's right.
And it can't be the spare goalie.
Paul Delorier probably would be my choice.
Very strong. I'm not going to go too far off it. I thought another young player that had a strong, strong game. I thought Matt Reed had a strong game, as did Cameron Duval. I was impressed with the play of Cameron Duval from
Kirk Derbyshire too.
Yeah. Good explosive speed. As we were listening out there, and Travis McLaren was saying, the one thing that he has the luxury of taking back to his own team is the different skill level that he's learned over the course of this past week.
The skill level that he's experienced is tenfold probably what he sees. Well, I won't say tenfold, but it would be at least 3 levels higher than what he's seeing in normal league action. So much faster, much more moves that the gentlemen put on at this level, and their thought process.
I guess the only thing we should ask is whether or not there's going to be too much pressure, because he's played in a tournament of this magnitude, whether there's going to be too much pressure put on him now by his own teammates to keep up the caliber that he's played.
I don't think so. I think still at this level, coaches try and get the alternate goaltenders in the game too. He will help his team. Maybe he'll just be a stronger goaltender for it. I don't think there's more pressure going to be put on him. He'll go out, play his game. He'll probably play his game a little wiser now than he did before, and have better reflex action to some of the shooters that he encounters in normal league play.
That's true, because the more you do, it doesn't matter what you do, you always learn by different things. Doesn't matter what sport it is, whether it's hockey or archery or whatever it might be. You have to learn, and it's the old cliche, the day you quit learning, that's the day you should get out of the sport.
That's right. And he mentioned it himself. The experience that I had here at this tournament is what I will take back to my team. And that experience helps him as a gentleman grow and develop his own skills on the ice and off the ice.
Yeah, and the other thing is that with all the players, not just these two, but all the teams that participated, the one thing I was very impressed with, even when I had a chance to talk to several of the players, was the camaraderie that abound amongst all the players.
The camaraderie, even though they don't know each other, as you say, to come together as a group, play well as a group, and that takes a lot when you've only just been thrown together. I don't know how much preparation they do have coming into this, but it can't be a very great number of weeks that they would work together. They come in, play together really well, move the puck well, and if you can put it all together in that short space of time, you can do very well.
Well, it's been a tough week considering we started out in our first game of the whole Do-It-On-Marine Scholarship was actually canceled due to snow conditions. Sunday in Richmond was a little bit chaotic. Monday it was actually undecisive because we didn't know whether Monday was going on. Tuesday in Surrey, Wednesday in Sunset, Thursday they played in Coquitlam, and the makeup game, which was supposed to be played last week, was played last night in the 26th, actually in Langley. Good games. All games have played really well. I think we're just going to take a little bit of a chance for me to get my breath right now, and Craig just to sit and relax and listen. We're going to listen to these ceremonies right now and come back.
Number 3, Anthony Sardonovic.
him over after he's done.
Number 4, Daniel Napton. Number 5, Craig Halliday. Number 6, Ryan Yatta. Number 7, James Standerwick. Number 8, Rob Nickel. Number 9, Jason Maxwell. Number 10, Ryan McKenzie. Number 11, Drew Barker. Number 12, Jonathan Vanzella. Number 14, Michael Blades. Number 15, Ryan Despins. Number 16, Paul Sigurdsson. Number 17, Lucas Scobie. Number 18, Kelly Sekovich. And number 19, Ryan Arnold. Coaching staff of the Vancouver Silverados, AJ Sanders, Bob Booth, and John McKenzie.
Coaching staff, good, well-coached team, Craig. There was a couple of times where they were maybe a little bit caught running around, running amok, so to speak. But overall, I was very impressed with the caliber of the players, as well as the coaching staff.
I don't think at this level the kids have such a high discipline level, and they also have a very good knowledge of the game, that the coaches have to really do too much for these boys at this level. But yes, to keep them all in line and get them equal ice time, put them out, yes, they do a commendable job, certainly.
Yeah. As we've mentioned before, there are so many people behind the scenes that George Windsor has basically corralled to help him put this event on. Because let's face it, it doesn't matter whether it's this event or whether it's the Adam Championship Games and the Pee Wee tournament that's played in North Delta or any other area in virtually Canada or the U.S. as far as that goes, but we're concerned with our own area. Without the support of the volunteers, you could not put an event like this on.
No, you couldn't, Steve. That's the vital part of everything, isn't it? You know, if you don't have that support staff and those people working behind the scenes, what you see on the ice in our circumstance, the product of hockey, wouldn't happen as well as it does. And I think a commendable thing with that, as far as the players that we've developed in the Western region in the last 10 years has been great. We've got more people in the NHL now. And with officials, we also have a good amount of officials from the Western.
Yeah, we do. We've got a lot. And speaking of a lot, I believe our roving reporter right now, Peter Sheldon's got another interview lined up. Peter?
I'm at ice level with number 7, James Standerwick of the Vancouver Silverados, of the champion Vancouver Silverados. James, how does it feel to be a champion?
It feels pretty good. We put in a good effort tonight. We had some revenge. We had lost in overtime in a shootout to these guys before, and I think we really came out and played hard tonight.
And with the hat trick and also with a shorthanded goal.
Yeah, it feels pretty good, you know. It's nice to get it. You know, it's nice to do, especially in the final game.
Well, you were a real force to be reckoned with. I know the Vancouver Metros were, you know, running all around trying to stop you tonight. A real good effort, James.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Okay, we have number 7, James Standerwick, and let's go back up to the broadcast booth for the final thoughts of tonight's game.
Thanks very much, Peter. And as Peter was doing the interview, the team is waiting to take all the championship pictures.
They're
they had to wait
here.
for Standerwick. They kept saying, come on, let's go, get in here.
That's right. Forget
Greg,
that interview stuff.
Game.
Get over
and,
here.
And as Standerwick was saying, they lost in the shootout last Sunday in Richmond. Now, your final thoughts on this contest that we witnessed and had the luxury of broadcasting tonight?
My final thoughts would be that the Silverados were the domineering team tonight. As Sanderwick said, they came out strong. They had an axe to grind. They'd lost 3 times to the Metros, and they wanted to win. They felt they had the more skilled players, and on the whole tonight they did. They passed, moved the puck well, had great good goaltending, stand-up goaltending by Graham Kennedy.
Kennedy was
won the game.
very, very instrumental in the play that he
Very
showed.
much. He controlled the latter part of the second and third period, keeping the pucks out, and that's what you have to have that. Can't keep them out, you're going to lose, right?
Well, we can't say it any better than that. Midget hockey at its finest here from the Sungod Arena. We have thoroughly enjoyed doing the telecast. This Duick on Marine scholarship worked in conjunction with the Vancouver Canucks as well as Winning Spirit. These people are very, very not only pleased to be involved, and we are pleased to have them involved. Without their involvement, and events of this magnitude could not carry on and continue to grow as it has. Very successful tournament. It's been in operation for 19 successful years. All they've changed is the name. The players are still the same.
That's
it
right.
will go on. It will, over the course of time, continue to grow and can only get better. But it's going to be tough to do from what we've seen right now. It's going to be a tough job to get better. We've really enjoyed bringing this broadcast to you. On behalf of our roving reporter, Peter Sheldon, Craig McLaren, Kevin Adlam, and the rest of the Delta Cable Sports crew, I'm Steve Erickson. Thanks for watching. The final score, the Vancouver Silverados 6, the Vancouver Metros 3. If you don't play sport, at least be one.